racing through the tunnel cause I see the light. And I'm about to give
it everything I've got in spite of all of my tears and all of my fears. I'm about to switch it up and start to change the gears.
Definitely go all out. Ain't no time for me to postpone this, ain't not now. It's a downhill trip with no brakes, bruh. Know what I was doing, so I counted all the stakes, bruh. Dream catcher, I ain't playing no stopping, no hell nah. It's so crazy how from doing this like all the day, bruh. I'm so addicted to it that I can't give it up, bruh. It already got me hooked, no way of letting go now. Just so you know, bruh, I'ma chase it. Been running so long that I got shoes with no laces. Wishing of having a bunch of watches with a whole lot of different gold faces. Success coming soon and I can already taste it. Dream catcher, oh, it's bigger than you could ever imagine. So big that I'm wanting a mansion. Hope you're lucky enough that you could have one. It's a dream catcher, oh, it's bigger than you could ever imagine. So big that I'm wanting a mansion. Hope you're lucky enough that you could have one. I said dream catcher, oh, it's bigger than you could ever imagine. So big that I'm wanting a mansion. Hope you're lucky enough that you could have one. I said dream catcher, oh, it's bigger than you could ever imagine. So big that I'm wanting a mansion. Hope you're lucky enough that you could have one. I'm a Raider, Oakland Raider, I'm a Raider, Oakland Raider, I'm a Raider, like old school John Madden, Rich Gannon, and Marcus Allen. Attitude like John Gruden. We got loyal fans, they all rooted. Yeah, that's the sound of it. Let me hear it again, show them how the town does it. When we come through, just win, baby, what we gon' do? Got the other team shaking cause we hitting hard. R.I.P. Jack Tatum and R.I.P. Al Davis. Never been a traitor, I'm a writer. We in this bitch, you heard? That was Jack T. I look better in a silver and a black tee. When you thought we fell off, Raiders right back. Only one eye and win, eye patch. At the Coliseum, about to make the fire crack. All I make is hard hits like Khalil Mack. Yeah, D-Card, we stars. Bo Jackson, jersey number 3-4. I'm a Raider, Oakland Raider. From the Bay to LA to Las Vegas. I'm a Raider, Oakland Raider.
was our finest hour. This was the finest hour in the history of the Oakland Raiders. The Tom Flores, the coaches, and the great athletes, your commitment to excellence.
Uh-oh, it's picked off. Uh-oh, oh no. Unbelievable. Oh, wow. Incredible. Jacobs with running room right up the middle. Jacobs is on his way. The Raiders are going to win this game.
When you have great coaches, then after you have great coaches, you get great players. You have a great organization, and you tell them one thing. Just win, baby.
Welcome to the Just Win Baby podcast.
Yo, what is going on, YouTube? What is going on, Raider Nation, man? Welcome to another edition of the Just Win Baby podcast, man. I'm your host, RaiderBen, man. This motherfucker joined in with my special co-host with his fucking methamphetamine helmet on over there, Nutty Raider Nate. What's good with you, gang? Salud. What's that? And then we got a couple of guests on with us tonight, man. We got my boy Hardcore. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't too many motherfuckers on this bitch doing panels. You feel me? Trying to unite the nation like me, Hardcore, Raider Critique, and Raider Dave was, man. So it's always a pleasure to have my boy Hardcore with us. What's good with you, Hardcore?
I'm good, bro. Happy Friday, man. Hopefully everybody's doing good.
Happy fucking Friday. If you guys don't know, man, we got the boy Black with us. What's good with you, Black? Saludos.
Saludos, brother. What's good with the panel?
Shit, I can't.
What's up with you, Nettie?
What's good, bro? Good to see you, man.
Yeah.
So we got a few things to talk about, man. This is, in my opinion, this is one of the bigger shows of the year. Obviously, you know, you have like before the season starts, and then you have like post-season report grades, right? So what we're gonna do is we'll go around the panel. We'll get everybody's quick grade on certain position groups and shit on the Raiders this year, coaches and shit of that nature. But yeah, man, all in all, we do appreciate everybody taking some time out of your Friday to come join us, man. It's always a fucking pleasure. How's everybody on the panel doing, man? You guys good?
Hold on. Afagossi, dude. Don't forget Afagossi, bro.
Yeah, thanks for the intro, Bento. Thank you, Hardcore. Appreciate you.
Oh, my bad. I got too confused in the Just Win Baby. What's good with you, Afagossi? Saludos.
What's good, gang? I wonder where you got that one from, Bento.
I don't know, man. I kind of seen it, and I was like, man, I think I'm going to run with this one time. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Must be some try-hard wannabe, right?
Some try hard, man. I heard fucking Dustin was trying to do it, bro, so I thought I would do it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
No, I'm just fucking with y'all, man.
Out of a wet paper bag. Yeah,
in case y'all don't know what this is, man, my boy Afagossi be with the good wake up nation type shit, so that's where I got that shit from. But yeah, man. Season's over. We couldn't do a podcast over here last weekend. My computer was bugging out. We got that all figured out though, so that's good. I had to go and reset my whole shit, but it's always a pleasure, man, to be up here with my guys, bro. You know, long Raider season. You know, I know some people were like, let's just enjoy it because we're not going to get football, you know, for another 7 or 8 months or whatever, bro. I'm just glad that shit's over, bro. I'd rather not watch any football than watch any more of that shit, bro. But yeah, man. Let's start off right off the bat. We're going to go ahead and just address the elephant in the room before we do get into any grades. So let's go gone. AP gone. You guys kind of know where I stand in terms of AP being gone. Now Telesco, on the other hand, was a little bit surprised there. There's my boy Pizzle. There's my boy
Got the
Pizzle.
whole crew here.
But yeah, man, let's start it. Let's start it from the top, man. We'll start with Hardcore Raider, bro. How you feeling? How you feeling about the termination of Telesco and AP?
AP, I don't know. I'm probably a little on the other side of the fence with some people. I feel like AP was kind of set up for failure. I mean, now that it's said and done, it probably was the best move. We probably need somebody more experienced. Tom Telesco, he had a good draft, but I just feel like there was a lot of other decisions that was made that made me pretty upset or whatever. So I'm not mad Tom left. So, hopefully they get it right. That's the only thing I'll say. So.
Hell yeah. So let's keep going around, man. Let's go, my boy Black, man. How you feeling about not only the departure of AP, which I felt like Black was one of them guys that was with me, like we kind of figured this shit was coming. But Telesco being gone, how you feeling, Black, about this whole shit, man? The Raiders starting over from scratch again.
I need my package earned.
Oh, didn't he bet like an ounce to an eighth or something like that? An eighth to an ounce. Cheers to, man.
I told people that AP wasn't gonna make it, and they wasn't gonna make it. The writing was on the wall. Like I said, he got himself fired. I don't care what nobody say. That man had. Everybody knew what he was working with, so we didn't expect playoffs out of him. We knew that. But it was the things that he was doing, throwing people under the bus. And like I said, if you throw enough people under the bus, you the last one standing. You the only one left. So he got ran over. But I didn't know he had Telesco by the collar when he got ran over, because Telesco was collateral damage too. I think we could have kept him, but I think the Raiders got a bigger play in motion, and he's a casualty of war too. It's part for the course. We doing what we do. So we just hoping that our next move is our best move, and we'll see that soon, because we'll see it soon.
Hope. Every year it's hope. That's the word.
Yeah, but we're gonna see where we at which coach we pick, which GM we pick, and which draft pick we pick. We'll know who we are at the beginning of the season. Well, some of us will know, because a lot of us was delusioned this year of what was going on. But some of us will be able to tell what direction we're going in. But I think we're going in a good direction. Like I've been saying the last week or so, I think the Raiders are starting to make smart decisions. It's not always the decision that works. It's just it makes sense, because we always figure out what makes sense and then do the opposite. So I think we're trying to get it right. Maybe that's the Tom Brady effect.
Yep. That's what we're banking on, bro. That's all we got right now. Mark Davis saying he ain't doing it right. So hopefully we get some adults in the room to make some decisions and get this shit right.
Yeah, I feel you. So let's get Afakassi's thoughts, man. Afakassi, your thoughts. AP gone, Telesco gone. How we feeling?
Look, at the end of the day, I'm all for whatever makes the Raiders better in time. I mean, I wanted to have some consistency, give them at least another half a season to see if we're going in the right direction. But AP's not going to get that chance, and we moved on from Telesco. As long as, like I said, we can make moves that'll get us in a better position, then I'm all for it, whatever. But this is going to be a very important off-season, to say the least. Our most important for a long time, and we have the capital to turn things around if we get it right across the board. You muted, Ben.
Oh, shit, I was muted. Thanks, Afakassi. I tried to join Nate's show last week, and I was still kind of trying to figure out my computer and shit, bro. So let's run it with Nate, man. How you feeling about AP going? I know I kind of already know how you feel about Telesco. I know you were not a huge Telesco guy, and you're like, fuck it, bro. He deserves as much blame as AP does. So he not only is AP gone, but Tom T's gone too. How we feeling, Nate? Thanks.
It's a breath of fresh air for me. I think we needed it. I had enough of this leftovers from the last regime type shit. Like we just needed a fresh start. All the old heads from Gruden, all the old heads from the McDaniels era, all the old heads from now. The Pierce shit. I mean, we keep some of those guys, but I'm glad there's a reset right now. With what 28 free agents on the line right now, if they're not coming back right now. So that's on the offense and defense. There's going to be a big gap there as far as the roster on who's coming and who's staying. And with Patrick Graham, it sounds like he's gone too, which I'm good with that. I want him gone too. I want everybody gone. I think it was all bullshit. I think Patrick Graham, I mean, when he wanted to turn it on and let the dogs go, then we were unstoppable. But then it was just like more like I don't know what he's holding back for. I guess I'm saying so. I'm glad Patrick Graham's gone. I wasn't a fan, so it's good for me.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie, bro, to kind of piggyback off what you was saying, bro. Patrick Graham ain't really never did shit for us anyways, dog. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, bro. Like, did our defense continuously get better? Yeah, but we continue to add pieces. You know what I'm saying? Like, we continue to get better and better talent. You know, and I'm not trying to take nothing. I'm not trying to take nothing away from Patrick Graham, but I do think Patrick Graham is one of those guys that is over. I think a lot of Raider fans overhype him. Like, I don't think he's that good of a coordinator, in my opinion. But go ahead, Alpha.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interject and take it in a different direction. I'm just reading Sal's comment there. Does anyone know if there's any validity to that? I wouldn't be surprised.
Validity to what? I'm sorry.
Did you guys hear about McDaniels and Ziegler drafting the wrong Byron Young?
Yeah, we talked about this shit. Yeah. We talked about this shit a while ago, bro.
I have not heard that yet.
I don't know if there's any validity to that because I know he just got asked, but me and Nate, we talked about that shit like like the day after or the day that we drafted Byron Young. Like, dude, I think we drafted the wrong one, dog.
Oh my God.
Hold on. The Byron Young we drafted is not on our team anymore, and not just that, but that was our first pick of the third round. So that was like we were a few picks into the third round, and
I know where this is going. Yep, I knew where this was going.
Hendon Hooker got picked 2 picks before us. But hey, even if you weren't on the board for Hendon Hooker, at some point, so you guys should go like look up that draft and look at how many linebackers went off the board that are like turning out to be pretty good linebackers. There's at least a handful of linebackers that we could have picked one up, and you know,
and that's part of the thing I'm talking about, the residue from the last regime.
Yeah.
They're not on the same page. They're all on different pages. They don't have the right information. And you go do shit like that, bro. They all deserve to be fired. I'm glad they're not here no more.
I'd have to go back and look. I think Trenton Simpson may have still been on the board, bro, and like a bunch of guys, man.
But the new one is something about Telesco didn't even make the call for Jaden Daniels this year. That's another one that's like, okay, what were we doing?
We were wasting our time.
That shit wasn't happening anyways, bro. Like, I get it. Like, at least make a call, but that shit. Let's be real, dog. They wasn't moving out of that spot.
I heard that Adams lying about that. I don't know who's right or wrong. If he didn't make the call, it's just another mistake by Tom Telesco, though.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Just like them not giving Josh Jacobs a call or offering him a contract.
Yeah.
You know, I know running backs grow on trees, and everybody says running back by committee, and now everybody's saying like, oh, well, you know, wonder why we can't run the ball. It's nuts.
Oh, come on now, hardcore. We had the next coming up, Bo Jackson and Zamir White.
So we had Zamir, Amir, and Sincere who are going to run for 1,600 yards.
1,600 yards and 16 touchdowns. Yeah. Okay.
You guys going to get me fired up. I'm trying to stay cool here. Dustin,
don't worry, you'll get your chance.
Fat one, bro.
Yeah, two times.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I fuck with Dustin, bro. But that motherfucker did one show where he was kind of sending subliminals, and anybody that watched that show know exactly who the fuck he was talking about. I'm not gonna go down that route though. I like Dustin, regardless of the subliminal shots that were sent towards my show, and I was gonna make a Black Saturday towards Dustin, but we talked behind the scenes, and he convinced me he wasn't talking about me, but I still stand on what I believe. I do believe Yeah, I do believe he was talking about me. You know, and my show, and ever since then, bro, I kind of stopped fucking with Dustin like that. But you know, it is what it is. I don't want to make this about drama and shit. How you feeling, Pizzle, about Tom T and AP being gone, dog?
You know how I've been feeling about this whole nonsense from the gate. So, but Telesco, yeah, he did a good job. AP, he did a good job in the drafts. You know, obviously now that we're looking back at it, we all thought he was hindering the team. He didn't bring anybody in. You know, you could tell he was kind of setting us up for failure. It's just not AP he set up for failure. He set the team up. You know, he set the fan base up for failure. He set everything up for failure. So, and is it for payback for AP getting him fired from San Diego last year? It could be. But at the end of the day, I'm happy about it. It's time to move on. It's for me. It's like breaking up with a girlfriend. It's done. It's over. We can start a new paragraph. Start something new.
I'll give you credit, Dixon, as well as you know, Raider Paul as well. There's a lot of people that were telling us that Bo Nix was going to be good. I'm gonna be real with you. I still don't think Bo Nix is that good. Yeah, I still don't think Bo Nix is that good. The Broncos, if you go and look at their final 8 games, they had the easiest schedule in the NFL. I mean, you're only responsible for who they put on your schedule, but I still don't think Bo Nix is that good. And if Bo Nix and Brock Bowers were on the board together, I would still take Brock Bowers over Bo Nix. But Brock Bowers will be a Hall of Fame a Hall of Fame player. I don't think Bo Nix is going to be a Hall of Fame quarterback.
Right on.
So that's just my stance with that. You know what I mean?
He can be serviceable for a while as long as he's sitting behind Sean Payton. But
exactly.
That's a good marriage.
It's a good fit. Exactly. Good. You took the words right out of my mouth, Nate. It's a good fit for him, dude. He's got a quarterback friendly coach, you know, an offensive minded coach, and it fits well for him. You know what I'm saying? Knowing our luck, we would have took Bo Dix and teamed him up with fucking what's his face, Luke Getsy, and we would have all been like, bro, fuck this dude.
All bad.
Would you rather a guy whose ceiling is likely going to be a very good quarterback, or a guy whose ceiling looks like it's going to traject to being a generational tight end?
I'm taking Brock Bowers. Y'all, we ain't getting into this, bro. Y'all know where I stand. No point of even asking me that question. I'm taking Brock Bowers every single time.
No, fuck no. I never liked him. His comp coming out of college was he's an athletic Jimmy G. I was like, no, we're staying away from that.
See, like I said, bro,
talents in the door often, if at all. So I'm going with Brock Bowers.
Let's be real, bro.
He doesn't have a strong arm. He's getting stronger, but it's not.
Let's be real, dog. Let's not act like the Broncos didn't have like a top 3 defense, bro, and their defense pretty much carried that team. Let's not act like the first time the Broncos beat us, dude, Patrick Surtain pretty much didn't win that game for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, we should have beat them, bro. The Raiders were rolling fucking heads in that first Broncos game until Minshew fucking overthrew Brock Bowers some fucking how and threw a pick 6, and that was the game. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't anything Bo Nix did in that game that fucked us over in that first matchup. You know what I mean? It was Gardner Minshew who fucked us. But I have been lagging, man. Let's give a quick shout out to the chat. I want to make sure I give people some time to pull up before I did shout out the chat. We will be doing our grading system next, giving all of our end of the season grades. It'll be real fast. I'm gonna get a piece of pen and paper so I can keep everybody's grades down. Ray Love, always a pleasure. I like how Afakasi does it, man. Afakasi's got this shit down with like the little backdrops and shit. What up, Aunt Six? That boy said, "Fuck Dustin, Ozzy, Cortez, and Sultan." Raider Aces, been a minute, my boy. Hopefully you're doing well. Gord Peterson, my boy. Always a pleasure. Saludos, SoCal Sal, my dude. Hopefully you're doing well. Hope everybody's having a great Friday. I've had a long fucking week, man. What's good with you, Jerry, in this motherfucker? You're always a pleasure. Dixon, always a pleasure, my boy. John Leon's in this motherfucker. Hope you guys are all doing well. Let's see who else we got in this motherfucker, dog. Charm City, my boy. Hopefully you're doing well, my friend. Go Raiders. You guys know what time it is. My boy J-Dog said, what a panel. Yeah, boy, we got some heavy hitters in this motherfucker. My boy Mode, what's good with you, gang? Saludos. Hopefully you're doing well. My boy Steve Daluna. What's good, everybody? Ern's taking a break, Gord, to answer your question. Ern's taking a little bit of a break right now, man. We'll get Ern back as soon as he feels comfortable on coming back. NP7, what's good with you, dog? Saludos. Hopefully you're doing well. Who else we got in this motherfucker, dog? My boy Aunt Six with another fuck Dustin Ozzy Cortez insulting. You know, I'm
salute. In case you forgot.
Yeah, exactly, bro. That's exactly what I was getting ready. In case you forgot, Ray Love. What's good with you, dog? You know what I'm saying? Who else we got in this motherfucker, bro? Let's scroll on down. All eyes. Saludos. Daniel Berry, my boy. Saludos. Hopefully everybody's feeling well, man. I don't think I missed anybody, but if I did, bro, I do apologize, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute everybody for pulling up. But I'm not gonna lie. Off of Kasi, he said that his thoughts on the Millennium Raider joint or whatever, he had got that he kind of got that ID from us and shit. But I'm not gonna lie, bro. This year end grade shit, I didn't even think about this shit till I was watching Off of Kasi's show. You know what I'm saying? But we definitely got to do one of these. Hopefully we'll get Black back here in a second. We'll try to go through these. I'm gonna put everybody's name down. So we're gonna start off with the offense. This is a report card. So you're gonna give us a grade. Your grade on the offense. We're gonna start with Pizzle. What's up with you, Bruce Willis? Sorry, dog. What would be your grade on this offense?
That's gonna be like a D-, bro.
D-? Sheesh. Okay, I see you. Any thoughts on why you giving the Raiders a D-? Their offense, at least.
Yeah. Take a look at the production.
I mean, you wanted the Booger Man though, Pizzle. That was your guy.
Hey, the Booger Man got your boy all them yards, so I don't know what you're complaining about.
No, I don't give a shit. I could have got Brock Bowers those yards. Yo ass could have got Brock Bowers those yards. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's true. There's no doubt. I'm not arguing that fact. I'm just saying the Booger Man got your man all them yards.
Desmond Ritter could have did all that,
right?
But yeah.
Shit, my prolapsed anal cavity could have did that shit.
Oh no! So yeah, I think that just overall the offensive line was horrible, right? Colton Miller was horrible. The running back
Jerry
was horrible. The quarterback was horrible. Everything was just fucking horrible, bro. It's a D-.
Damn, D-.
It should be an F or an F-.
He's hating, bro, because Brock Bowers is from Georgia, bro, and Brock Bowers is whooping Alabama's ass, bro. He don't want to give Brock Bowers no credit.
I'm more than happy that.
Shut your ass up. You do care about that. How many motherfucking references you make towards Alabama and the goddamn Raiders all the time? I ain't hearing none of that shit.
Well, fuck, put me with Pizzle, bro, because I'm right there. I might even give him a flat out F, bro.
Shit, all eyes gave him an F.
Yeah, we only scored like 20 points, once this year?
Shit, I'm giving the Raiders an A. Y'all can suck a dick.
We scored 31 time, I think, and then we scored a couple of 20s, but it was horrible.
Running game was terrible. I think we had a different starting O-line like every 2 games. Crazy. It was just quarterback situation was bad. The play calling was worse. It was just it's not gonna work, bro.
Amir Sincere and Amir 1,600 yards and 16
I'm going D- because of Bowers, and that's about it.
Yeah, Bowers is the only.
Amir Sincere and Zamir with them 1,600 yards and 16 tugs. I ain't gonna lie though, bro. Amir was sitting. Amir looked solid in that little stretch he had that one game, boy, and Sincere looked good.
Sincere.
But for the fact that motherfuckers even put Zamir White in any running back category in the National Football League, in my opinion, tells me you know nothing about a running back. What up, Joel E., the infamous porn bomber of Raider Nation? Saludos.
What up, NorCal Jesse?
Fuck NorCal Jesse. No, I'm just kidding.
Thunder's on a roll tonight.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, dog. I got off work at 8:30, came home, took a shower. I played a little StarCraft this morning, took my ass to bed, slept for 6 hours until my old lady came home from work. I got up at 6 o'clock, took me another hot ass shower to wake up, downed me a Red Bull, and yeah, now we on, boy. Fuck y'all talking about. Fuck yeah, we on.
RaiderBen's got wings.
That's what he said. That bitch got some wings, boy. that bitch she look like a butterfly, boy. That bitch about to take off, gang. What's good with your Raider Nation, Jason? Saludos. Hey, I ain't gonna lie though, Nate. I was talking shit earlier, boy, but that beanie is fire. Does that have lights in it, or is it just the lighting?
It's just reflective. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, that's fire, dog. How it's
kinda dope,
reflective.
right?
It looks like it's got lights. It looks like it's an ugly sweater, but like an ugly beanie.
Kind of.
I was thinking like some King Arthur type shit because it looks like it's like reflective. It looks like a metal fucking like
kind of thing. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it does look fire.
Like gonna pull out a sword and shit. Like the nice.
Joel E said Zamir had his eyes closed, not wide open. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, RaiderBen, I pulled up a share screen of the offensive stats. Do you mind if you share that with everybody?
I don't really need to. The eyes are
no doubt.
The eye test says it all, man. We all watch Raider football week in, week out. We know what we saw.
All you Gardner Minshew fans, we got to go over this, dude. Gardner Minshew, 3,000 yards, 9 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, 29 sacks. Like, what the fuck?
Shout out to my boy Dixon. He said Getsy always talked about the weather after a loss.
All right. So then
4,100
yards.
Love, dog.
We actually had more yards than I thought we were gonna have. And then the run game.
Oh god,
man.
How many yards Zamir White have? Less than 100 yards? Less than 150
yards per carry.
Scroll up, hardcore, goddammit.
I am.
Zamir White, 183 yards.
Look at that yards per carry. Look at that yards per carry.
2.8, dog.
2.8.
Where's Dustin at, bro? That dude needs to get smoked, man. That dude's a clown as fucking all get out. All right.
I'm not surprised though. Hey, who was telling everybody before the season started that we would have the worst running back room in the NFL? Who the fuck was saying that? I know I was saying that. I told everybody, dog. I was like, bro, the Raiders about to go in the season with Zamir, Alexander Madison, and Amir Abdullah. We are cooked, dog. And every single thing that had that all the shit all came to fruition throughout the season. And that's why some of you Raider fans is mad and shit. Man, that's one thing I ain't gonna lie, man. We've been trying to tell y'all over the last year and a half over here, man. We've been giving y'all the juice. And y'all been wearing them silver and black glasses. Y'all didn't want the juice.
It was historically bad. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Bad, like I kept saying throughout the course of the season, the worst running back room we've had in the last 25 years, 30 years. Like, I keep going to lives and asking, give me a running back room we've had within the Raiders organization.
So let's go deeper than that.
Go back all in the 90s or the 80s and give me a running back room that was worse than the one we had last season.
Hey, Afakasi, let's go a little bit deeper than that. Name a running back that we had worse than Zamir White over the last 20 years, Doc. Name me one running back that was just as bad as him.
I'm talking about a feature back that took a decent amount of snaps. And I know you're going to say Maurice Jones-Drew.
I was.
Sorry to cut you up, but I don't count him because remember the year we had him, he was a shell of himself, but he was the backup. He was the spellback to Darren McFadden. Darren McFadden was still on our roster. He was the feature back, so I don't consider him when I'm talking about. Give me a feature back that took a decent amount of snaps. That was supposed to be the unequivocal starter. That was worse. That wasn't worse than Zamir White. You get what I'm trying to say?
No, I get it. No, and that's what I was getting ready to say, Afakasi. So the only running back I could think that had a worse season other than Zamir White was Maurice Jones-Drew. But like Afakasi said, you have to understand, Maurice Jones-Drew was coming from the Jaguars, dude. He was old. He wasn't the same Maurice Jones-Drew that was in Jacksonville. You know what I'm saying? He was at the butt end of his career. If I'm not mistaken, I think he retired after that year. Maurice Jones-Drew career highlight as a Raider was taking a handoff and getting clotheslined and punting the ball back to Derek Carr. You know what I'm saying? And luckily Derek Carr caught it, and that was in 2014. So what up, Anthony Frizio? Do my bad. I think I maybe gave you a shout out already, bro. I'm kind of faded. But yeah, man, the only other running back I think that I saw is like Zamir White, if not worse, was Maurice. But you know, Afakasi said it, bro. Like, you can give Maurice Jones a little bit of an excuse because he was old. Zamir White is a young cat.
And he
you know
was
what I'm saying?
supposed to be the backup.
Yeah.
He was the backup that season to Darren McFadden. We also had Latavius Murray on that roster. Anyways, go ahead.
I feel like the same people that wanted to get rid of Josh Jacobs were the same people that wanted, Gardner Minshew and thought he was going to be a stud or something like that.
Pizzle.
Yep,
Pizzle.
The same people. that Zamir White was going to be a stud was the same people that thought.
I didn't say I wanted Zamir White, but I did.
All right, but I'm gonna give my last take on this topic.
I did like Gardner Minshew though.
I know. I'm just fucking with you, Pizzle.
Yeah. 10 interceptions, bro. 9 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. All right. So anyways,
that's all right.
I'm gonna give the offense a C. I'm gonna give the offense a C only because the highlight.
Unlike Aiden O'Connell.
The highlight.
Right? He played Lamar Jackson.
Let's get through these grades though, because I know Afakasi's time is limited.
All right. Yeah, I've only got 30 minutes.
Yeah, Afakasi's time's limited, so let's just get through these grades and then we'll go over.
Brock Bowers was the highlight. I'm giving it a C, and the running back room, we all know how that went. So, but I just wanted to kind of go over those stats real quick. But
yeah, we'll go over a little bit more because I know Afakasi's time's limited, so I don't want to hold up. I know I want to get over the main topics of the show, and then we can kind of go in a little bit into more depth. So Afakasi, I did see your show once again, but I did forget your grade on this team on the offense. As a whole.
All right. So, look, the eye test tells me everything I think we all need to know. It was a very disappointing year when it came to the offensive side of the ball. Not good enough. There were some bright spots, which bumps it up just a little bit. I mean, Brock Bowers emerging and establishing himself right off the rip. Jacoby Myers getting 1,000 yards. Probably the best thing to come out of the last regime. The one time they got it right was bringing him in the door, and he's exceeded every expectation. So salute to him. I do like the young Lions on the offensive line that we've brought in the door with DJ Glaze and Jackson Powers-Johnson. I believe both those two have a big future with us. Yeah, and like I know a lot of people say, I don't know who said Colton Miller was trash. I believe he was coming around towards the end of the season. He was a little bit better than but
Nate got me getting a chub. Boy, we getting half chubs.
Right. But in terms of the offense as a whole, like the whole Luke Getsy play calling was just atrocious. The offense as a whole looked anemic for the most part. Our quarterback situation was below par, despite Aiden O'Connell, when he was given the chance, he did okay. And the running back room, we've already talked about our rushing attack being dead last. And do we need to go on another rant about the running back room? I might go on another rant when Benther gets to his trash can player award.
Oh, yep. We got that coming.
We got that coming, and I hope to be a part of that before I get up out of here. But my grade is going to be a generous, and only because of our few bright spots, D-.
D-. All right, bad. All right, Black. So you was gone for a minute, but we're gonna go around the panel with a quick fucking rapid fire fucking grading system. So we're doing the offense first. What's your grade for the offense if you had to give it a grade for the season? You're muted. You get.
I guess I'll give it a D-.
Damn, that's the majority grade here. D-.
Hella.
Nate gave him an F. Pizzle gave him a D-. Afakasi gave him a D-.
The only reason why I didn't give it my F is because we did have a Pro Bowler on offense. You can't give him an F with a Pro Bowler on offense, so D- it is.
Damn, only a Pro Bowler? Fuck, that's out of pocket, dog. I thought he was more than just a Pro Bowler.
C-. You guys convinced me. C-.
Okay, Hardcore's got C-. He went from a C to a C-. All right, well, I'm gonna give him a C. And the reason why I'm gonna give him a C is because Brock Bowers broke records, god damn it. You know what I'm saying? Brock Bowers broke record. It wasn't like we had a shit offense. Yeah, and we didn't have motherfuckers breaking records. We had a shit offense, boy, but we had a Hall of Fame season. We watched, we got to see a motherfucker walk his way to be a motherfucking record holder for 20 different records, boy. You know what I'm saying? That deserves some motherfucking prowess in this argument. You know what I'm saying? So we getting a motherfucking C, dog. You feel me? I could get D- or F if motherfuckers didn't just break records, but and they motherfuckers was only a Pro Bowler. You know what I'm saying? Only had a few yards. We talking about first team All Pros. We talking about records that ain't been broke for 60 fucking years. Y'all better put some respect on that shit. And not only are those records being broke, but he had a motherfucker digging in his nose for more than half the goddamn season, picking his boogers out, breaking records, boy. Yeah.
Breaking records, digging for gold, bro.
Hey, we talk about it all the time on this show, especially. Just win, baby. And we didn't do enough of it.
Already. That's the name of the show.
So that's just what I go back to.
You're right.
And my displeasure comes from all that bunch of losses. So yeah,
no doubt.
So
let's do a quick defensive rundown. Hey, let's go ahead and go off Kasi. What would you give the defense a rank, dog? If you could rank the defense. And
for me personally,
go ahead.
No, Benty, you want to say?
No, I was just talking, bro. My bad, bro. Sometimes I talk out my ass. Sometimes. Go ahead, dog.
No, that's cool. Well, look, like, I think with all things considered, I felt Patrick Graham did the best he could to get as much burn out of the players that we had available. I mean, we lost a lot of key players early on the season, especially with the strength of what was supposed to be the strength of the team with our defensive linemen. We lost Wilkins early. We lost Kuntz before the season even started, and we lost Crosby for the last quarter of the season, whatever, how long it may be, and he was injured for most of the season.
I'd say before that. Yep, you're right.
Right, and there was other players, key players on the defensive side of the ball that were rotating in and out because they were hurt, whatever. But like for me, like they did the best they could to keep us in games. A lot of those games weren't as big of a blowout, in my personal opinion, because of what we were trying to do on the defensive side of the ball. It would have been nice to get a few more turnovers. That was a little bit of a problem, but it sucks to see Patrick Graham go. Like, he's a guy, the first defensive coordinator for a long time that I've had some confidence in, and I liked what I saw from the eye test, from what he was able to produce. So defense, probably a C plus.
And not to go on a tangent, but I just want the hot take. I liked Gus Bradley's defense more than I liked anything I saw under Patrick Graham. But go ahead, Nutty Raider Nate. What's your thoughts on the defense? If you got to give him a grade.
They kept us in games. A lot of times they get a lot more credit. But as far as they were expected to carry the team this year, they didn't do none of that. They let me down in a lot of those categories. So I gotta hover around the D. I'm gonna go. Yeah.
A,
pause,
B,
D,
C,
yeah,
D,
yeah.
E, F, G. What was that?
D.
Okay,
pause.
D. All right, bad. I feel you. All right, hardcore. Just to give us a grade for the defense, my boy. You're on the mute. We can't hear hardcore. Hardcore, what's your grade on the
C
defense?
plus.
C plus.
Definitely felt like the defense at the end of halves and at the end of games. What?
No, you're good. You might be lagging a little bit now.
No,
Looks
C
like
plus.
you're skipping a little bit.
Is that what you got? Anyways, defense couldn't stop before halftime and at the end of the game.
Yeah, you're lagging a little bit, hardcore. You might have to reset.
Yeah, my internet's fucked up. Just go to the next one.
You gotta blow the roaches out of your modem, dog, before you join the show. Hey, Black. So let's get an overall grade of the defense for you this year.
I'll give our defense a C minus. I mean, we were supposed to carry the offense this year. We didn't do that. I mean, but it's fine, but we just played inconsistent. It was a point that we couldn't stop the run. We didn't know what was going on with the defense. Then they kind of, got their rhythm. And then they also caught their rhythm without Max as well, too. So I'm going to give them a grade higher than the offense, C minus. So
C minus, all right. So I think I'm going to be a little bit more generous than some of you guys. I thought even with like Max Crosby not having that good of a year. I mean, we'll get into that a little bit later. And all the injuries, getting guys like Snowden, getting guys like Chazon, getting a couple guys off the streets that, was able to come in here. And if you look at a lot of those games, dude, we weren't really blown out in any of those games. And our defense was probably the only reason why we even had a chance in a lot of those games, especially with how bad Minshew was at times.
Definitely.
So I'm gonna be a little bit more generous. I'm gonna give the defense a B minus.
Way too nice, bro. You had to
Yeah.
sit through that torture and call
Yeah.
those games, bro.
Well, bro, I mean the defense is the only thing that helped us, in my opinion, that won those fucking 4 games, dude. If our defense don't get stops, we don't win shit.
No
Right.
way.
I don't know. Like I said, I might be a little bit too generous, boy, on that one. But I felt like the defense with all the issues in terms of injuries, bro. Like I felt like the defense played a lot better than the offense played this year, bro. Outside of what Brock Bowers did, dude. I thought the defense definitely outplayed the offense.
But
All right,
they were
Hardcore, you
together.
good?
This was their 3rd year together, so that's another.
No, yeah, you're right. You're right.
But
Hell no, all eyes on G. Fuck no. Tyree Wilson gets a fucking trash can player of the year. Fuck he gets. All right, so let's go ahead and move on. What you got, Pizzle?
Let me talk or what?
Oh, my bad. Sorry, dude. That's why I got you motherfuckers up here. I'm trying to write it down. I didn't think we got your grade yet. My bad, my boy. Go ahead. What's your grade, Pizzle?
So what were we talking about?
Oh, the defense. No, you're good. You're good. The defensive grade. You had to give a grade on the defense this year. What would your grade be?
So Patrick Graham. My thing with Patrick Graham, I think that we did a shitty draft. We drafted hella shitty the last 3 years to get them people that we needed to get them to even be successful,
including this year.
And but to be my grade's going to be a D too. I'm going to give them a D. I think we didn't stop the run. They didn't come out emotional. They flopped. It just wasn't there. Even in preseason, we talked about the energy. The honeymoon was over. All of that, and the other.
We got swept in the division, bro. Yeah. No good grades over here. Fuck that.
There's no. Yeah, I can't. We're 0-6 in the division, dude. The first time, and I don't even know how long. Like that's
a great point, bro. I don't remember I don't think I've ever been a fan of this team and seen us get swept by our division. I don't think we've been. Bro, I don't think we've been swept. I'm gonna have to look this up, dude. I don't think we've been swept by the AFC West in at least the last 20 years since I've been a fan, dude.
I don't know, bro. We always manage to upset somebody.
Yeah, remember that one year we swept the division and missed the playoffs.
Yeah. That was a while back, but
So, anyways,
that kind of
but
shit
that's
happens.
crazy. I just thought
Be a
about
Raider.
that. That's fuck. That alone should get AP's bitch ass fired, bro. It's the first time I've ever seen our entire team get smashed. Our team gets smashed by every team in our division, bro, and it wasn't even close.
I gave him a D.
The defense.
Yeah, I gave him a D.
All right, so
Ben, did you get mine C+?
Yeah, I got you. I got you down hardcore. I got you with the C+. Yep. All right, so let's move on. We got special teams. I'm gonna give them a fucking B+. Thought our special teams was good this year. I think we can kind of just rapid fire this shit. I don't think too many people give a fuck about the special teams. Afakasi, special teams grade.
Yeah, I'll quick fire it like you. Around a B. I'll give him a B. Just because we got very high expectations from Daniel Carlson and AJ Cole.
All right, Raider Races, peace out, my boy. Have a good one.
Take care. They had some games where they were a little bit off, but for the most part, they were
What's up, RaiderBen?
at their consistent best. I would like to see a little bit more burn from the return room. I mean, we got one big return from Dylan Lorby, but once again, we went through a season where we didn't get a return for a touchdown. I mean, when's the last time we had one? Dwayne Harris in 2018?
Yep. The punt return, yep. In Oakland. That was that's what they thought was going to be the final game.
It's been so long. And
there wasn't a lot, though, this year overall.
Kobe Ford was the last kickoff return, I think.
Still, I want someone consistently getting us good yardage, and just once again, it hasn't been that way. I will say though, I do want the special teams coordinator who took over the coordinating for that game against the Chargers for a week. I want to see him getting a promotion. That was the week where we kicked all our field goals. We had good punts. We had.
I heard you talking about this. I heard this. I heard you say this before.
And what was the other one? We had a big return. That was the game Lorby had his big return. So that week alone, we didn't have our actual special teams coordinator. We had one of our assistants take over the duties because our actual took a week of hiatus. So for me, I've seen enough. Give him a promotion, but B would be my grade.
All right, bet. Nutty Raider Nate, special teams grade.
I didn't know that off the cost. He got to go. The special teams coach got to go. The assistant gets a promotion.
Give that other guy a jump.
Yeah, I mean, you got to take care of business. It's a it's a business at the end
Raider
of the day.
Room just said the same thing in the chat right now about the special teams assistant took over a couple of games.
Hell yeah, I like that. I did not like the special teams as far as punt blocking. I think it was Chris Smith most of the time for most of those punt blocks. He got one blocked against Pittsburgh, which was detrimental to that game. Then he got a couple blocked later on in the season. I'm sure they watched tape on it because he was a weak spot in protection. He kind of lazy. I don't know what you want to call it, bro, but it's going to cost us. And for our special teams unit to not notice that, I'm giving him a D. Hey, and then Carlson missing all those field goals in that Kansas City game. We should have won. We should have won that game. We could have won that game if he makes those games. It changes field position, changes momentum. A lot of things happen if he makes those 3 field goals. I'm going with D. I'm not too nice today. Fuck him.
Hell yeah. All right, Hardcore. How you feeling about the special teams? Quick grade on the special teams game.
It pretty much said everything that I was going to say, so I'm just going to say B, and then I'll be like a politician and pass my time on to Pizzle.
All right, Pizzle. Special teams grade.
I'm going to give him a C.
A C? All right, bad. Yep. For the special teams, we ain't got much to talk about here. Black, special teams grade.
I'll give him a B minus, B, like a B maybe. I'll give him a B. We did have a return this year. We did okay. We did have one game that we didn't kick well, but it wasn't entirely the kicking game fault at that point. We're pretty solid there. We just didn't, we wasn't an A, so I'll give us a B.
Bad. All right. So let's go ahead and move on. We got coaching. Afakasi. Coaching as a whole.
Just real quickly, probably D plus only because I liked what I saw from Patrick Graham. Everything else wasn't good enough. I'm gonna have to jet soon. So do you mind if I just give quick grades?
Yeah. Go through. So we got coaching, and then offensive player, defensive player of the year, rookie player, your surprise player, your trash can player. Go for it. Rapid fire.
Gotcha. All right. So offensive player of the year. Obviously, Brock Bowers.
Hey, drop
Jacoby Myers
link in the chat too, please. One of my mods.
Appreciate it. Defensive player, I'm gonna go with Robert Spillane for his consistency. Rookie of the year, Brock Bowers, with special mentions to JPJ and DJ Glaze. Surprise player would be Clavon Chason, with special mentions to Jacorian Bennett and Adam Butler. And shout out to Luke Sincere when he got his chance for that small stretch. He proved me wrong that he can play. I'm not sold on him being the future running back, but he deserves a chance next preseason to hang around. As for trash can player of the year, and I'm going to have a bit of a
offense and defense. Go for it.
All right, I'll just go with the offense, and then I'll give a quick one for defense. So offense, we already talked about it. Zamir friggin' White. I mean, like I said, give me one running back who has been a feature back with us for a decent amount of time. I'm talking 6 to 8 games in our history that had a worse season than Zamir. I cannot think of one. You know what I'm saying? 2.8 yards per carry, more fumbles than he does touchdowns. The analogy Bento likes to give, you could put a light post in the middle of a desert and he would still run into it if he was tasked to run around it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could go on and on about this guy, but I've seen enough. I don't want to see him taking another snap as a Raider. He can go. You know what I mean? We need to overhaul that whole running back room. And lastly, what I want to touch upon, like for the people who think we should put him as a fullback, really? Are we going to put a 3-year failed running back and transition him into a project player, into a project position?
He can't even see the hole to run the ball. How's he going to know who to block?
If we're going to get a fullback, just draft a fullback or bring a fullback in the door. I don't want to turn a failed running back and have him waste a roster spot just to turn him into a project player for how long? Fuck that. Get him out of here. I'm done with Zamir. He can go. See you later. Swish, swish. Thank you. Goodbye. See you later. Anyways.
Hey, he can pick Minshew's nose or Minshew's butt, though.
He can pick Minshew's nose. He can pick his butt. He can do whatever. Just I don't want to see him in Raider colors again. Get him out of here. Anyways. Defensively, I'd have to give the award to Tyree Wilson, being that like the expectation for me with him is he should have been, especially with injuries, like solidified at least the starting role, and he hasn't done that. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't even the best rotational guy. Although I will say he has been doing better, and I will give him that. But still, that's not good enough for the minimum level of expectation that comes with being picked in that top 10 of the NFL draft. You cannot sit there and sell to me that he's even come close to living up to the bare minimum. And I'm not talking about the high expectation, like a Brock Bowers being a generational talent. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like being a very good player. Yeah. And for me, he hasn't done that as a.
Dustin said
he's
as
still
a
a rotation guy.
he
Hopefully
played
he can sort that out next season. But anyways, that's
we got Zamir in the
All right, Alpha Kasi, we dropped your link in the chat, my boy. It's always a pleasure. Make sure have a great time at cricket, my boy. Don't get injured or nothing, my boy. Be safe and have a good time. And always a pleasure having you.
Hardcore, you were gonna ask me something just before I get up out of here?
Hardcore?
Were you gonna ask Alpha Kasi something hardcore before he got up out of here?
It's not important, bro.
You're saying about Zamir?
I was just saying, was he drafted in the 3rd or 4th round? But it's fine.
I think Zamir
he
White
was drafted in the 3rd round, but like
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
4th round, yeah.
Still, the expectation was for him.
That motherfucker shouldn't have been drafted at all. Fuck out of here.
And you know, take over and be as a competent replacement for Josh Jacobs, and what turned out to be, in like I said, the worst running back that we've had in the door. That's been a feature back for a decent amount of games. You know, give me somebody worse. I keep asking this question, and the only one who's given me an answer is Benther, and I've had to give him objectivity to that because, like I said, Maurice Jones-Drew was a spellback to Darren McFadden being the feature back that year. But anyways,
all right, Alpha Kasi, have a great one. I dropped your link in the chat. Everybody go subscribe to my boy Alpha Kasi Raider, man. He's a Raiders content creator, bro. He's over there fucking around. He does little Tecmo Bowl joints. He's retro gaming type shit in the offseason, man. It's my boy right there. Go subscribe to Alpha Kasi Raider. Have a great one, Alpha Kasi. Go Raiders.
Good to see you, bro. Take it easy, man.
Peace, man.
And yeah, Hardcore. I'm not sure if you know, you probably do, but yeah, Hardcore is in Australia, bro. So it's like fucking 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the afternoon tomorrow for him. You know what I'm saying? So his day is just getting started. You feel me?
Yeah.
So yeah, Hardcore. Fucking Alpha Kasi be playing cricket on what would it be, Saturday morning for him, or Saturday afternoon? He plays cricket and shit. So I ain't never played cricket, bro.
It's just similar to baseball, I guess. It's a little different, but it's hit the ball with the stick kind of thing.
Okay.
A paddle.
Yeah.
Is it like frisbee golf?
No, that's different. That's way different.
Hey, dog in the house.
Disc golf is dope, bro. I love disc golf.
Yeah, I fuck with frisbee golf, dog.
Yeah, that shit's dope. I be doing that shit on the weekends sometimes.
I ain't never played that shit. I ain't gonna hold y'all, but that shit look dope.
It's fun, bro. It's just hiking with frisbee.
I ain't gonna lie though, Nutty Raider Nate. Boy, I'm a little bit buzzed here, boy. That motherfucking helmet you got on tripping me the fuck out, gang. That motherfucking clean though. He said he ain't got no lights on that joint. It's just a reflection. Tell me that much, bro. You lying? You know you got batteries in that joint.
Trippy, baby. It's trippy.
That is fire, boy. Imagine being on some shroomies sitting there and watching that shit. What up, Richard Lyon?
Damn, Arthur over there and shit.
Anthony Provencio said cricket is for pussies. God damn. Damn, bro. Shots fired.
What's that? Like the Knights Templar, they would wear like that metal fucking like shirt.
Like chainmail. That's what I just called it.
Yeah. What's it called?
Chainmail.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Something like that.
All right, so Alpha Kasi gave us his shit on coach, and he get a D+. I'm giving the goddamn coach in the F. And it starts from the top, from Antonio Pierce, then Antonio Pierce's decision of bringing in Luke Getsy and then firing Luke Getsy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's getting F from me. I'm not giving no love to the coaching staff at all. Nutty Raider Nate, what's your
yeah. A lot of this year, off the side of his neck. You know what I mean? I'm sick of it. I got sick of it. It's over. It's done. He's out the door for a reason. F.
F. I agree, bro. 100%. Round robin, in my opinion. Black, thoughts on the coaching staff this year, my boy, as a whole? Grade.
I give him an F for fuck out of here.
I like that one, boy. He said, "You go fuck yourself." How about that?
Yeah, so it wasn't nothing. Even the bright spot ain't even so bright. So nah, it's a wrap.
Pat,
It's a
like I
F.
said, bro, I ain't giving Patrick Graham no love, dog. Because Patrick Graham, that motherfucker was here for all them years. And, you know, I felt like we had some talented pieces, bro, on our team, bro. He never really did shit until this year. Well, like the last 4 games last year. I think this year, bro, I think our defense, if I'm not mistaken, I think we finished like 15th, bro. We didn't even finish as a top 10 defense. So, once again, middle of the pack. Which, I mean, that's better than what we usually are, but still, bro. I mean, that ain't saying much, bro. From a team that's usually 32nd defense, you know, like, we wasn't winning no games, even with that 15
We're minus
defense,
20 in turnovers, bro. We didn't get any turnovers.
Yeah,
on
hey,
defense.
I'm glad you bring that up, Pizzle. That's a great point, dude.
I know.
If you ain't creating no turnovers on defense, do you really have a good defense?
No.
You know what I'm saying? You guys know how I stand with defense, bro. Like when I talk about defense, bro, what makes a defense a good defense is turnovers, bro. Plus minus taking the ball away. You know, scoring defenses, holding teams to so many points and taking the ball over.
That's one thing, but
yeah,
for me, it's being physical. Being physical is running the ball and stopping the run. That's what physical means to me.
Well, they put him up in the booth for a reason. He just wasn't cutting it on the field, and it just they try to give him handicaps, and it just wasn't working out, bro. Patrick Graham had to go too. I don't care. I mean, officially he's not gone yet, so I don't know what's going on.
I'm glad he didn't take the offer.
I hope he is gone. I don't want him back.
I ain't gonna lie though. I probably would have preferred Patrick Graham as the interim and head coach over Antonio Pierce, bro. At least he was more qualified. You know what I mean?
Patrick Graham ain't under contract though. He's a free agent. He can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, he didn't re-sign up.
Yeah, he's technically not a Raider anymore.
He's a final candidate right now.
All you guys are being really hardcore on these coaches, man. I mean, we had Brock Bowers that broke the record, so I'm gonna go and give the coaching staff an F+.
He's an F+.
I like that. Pizzle, what's your grade, bro? If I had to go on a reach, Pizzle gonna give him an A+.
I'm gonna give him a B+ for bounce.
B for bounce. A G for get the fuck up out of here, dog.
No. You know,
I don't see how you can give this coaching staff anything better than an F. I mean, unless you want to give Patrick Graham a little bit of love, which I can understand, but Patrick Graham had been here for 3 years, bro. Like, of course we gonna have a little bit of, you know, consistency there. You know what I'm saying? But in all, like, that shit was ass, bro. That shit.
Well, we
ass.
talked about. I touched on it a little bit earlier with the drafting, right? We've had bad drafting. When you have bad drafting for several years, you get shit talent. The defense can't, you know. You can't get no performance out of the defense. You can't get no good talent. We're lacking in talent, dude. The people that we pick are like
drafting.
Are mid, bro. I hate to admit it, but most of the people we draft wouldn't be starters.
30, man. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, man.
For years.
Right.
Yeah, exactly, Nate. You know,
part of it though is the consistency we've been lacking as far as regimes go. Because every time a regime changes, the scheme changes, the personnel changes, the guys don't fit the old scheme anymore. But we try to make it work because of contract obligations, and we get stuck in this fucking never ending.
Rebuild, yeah.
We should have done it last year before we signed AP. My shit bugging out.
Yeah, your shit.
My shit bugging out. Yeah.
He was like Zerg on StarCraft right there.
I don't even know what I was saying no more.
All good.
Fuck it.
No, man. Like I said, bro. You know what's disgusting, nasty work when some Raider fans are like, no, brother. Antonio Pierce didn't bring in.
And I like it.
Can I get my grade on the player?
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead. On the defense as a whole, yeah, go for it.
On the defense as a whole, or as a defensive player?
No,
I mean, as a player that I think is trash.
No, we ain't got to that point yet, Pizzle. Boy, you jumping the gun. Like I didn't close my browser down, boy. Pizzle done threw me off. Hold on, gang. We left our own stream. Luckily, my penis wasn't showing right there on that screen. Hold on. Pizzle threw me the fuck off. I done closed my screen down. Hold on, dog. We back in this bitch. Damn, Pizzle, bro, you done fucked up the whole
I got
show,
a storm
dog.
here, so my shit keeps glitching out.
No, you got roaches in your shit. That's why your shit glitching out. Hey, motherfucking, hey,
I had a
fucking,
copy of it.
hey, Pizzle, dog, you done threw me off, dog. Made me fuck my own show up, Brody. That's not good. That's not no good, bro. That's not no good.
He said that's on you.
This motherfucker done made me fuck my whole shit up. Hold on, dog. Let me see. This motherfucker already talking about players, boy. I was getting ready to go on a spiel, boy. We haven't even got to the player yet, motherfucker. Give me a goddamn
All right.
second. Give me a
Not
goddamn
bad.
second. You heard. I done forgot my spiel already, motherfucker. What the fuck was I even talking about?
In a minute. You'll get it back in a minute. We're talking about the defense.
You about to get fined. I'm about to fine Pizzle like 600 for that. You fine, bro. You gonna catch yourself a fine.
This guy is hilarious.
And get your ass fined. Nah, anyways, let's just move on, bro. They might come to me at some point, bro. Not even tripping.
Oh, they will.
Offensive player of the year. Go for it, Nutty Raider Nate. Who is your offensive player of the year?
Oh man, I'd go JPJ if I could, but he didn't start the season. He started off with some bullshit mystery injury nobody would talk about, which made me kind of upset. But the obvious one's got to be Brock Bowers. But that's got to be the obvious one.
Because Brock Bowers can get a whole bunch of awards because we got Rookie of the Year too. You heard?
Yep, he's gonna get them then because.
I feel like it's a clean sweep for Brock Bowers. Anything offense should be Brock Bowers. Like nothing
he deserves
else.
it. I'll give him that. He carried the team, but
I agree.
We didn't win a lot of games, but yeah.
But he was the only thing we had. You feel me? Yeah. Like,
nah, we get Jacoby Myers can cook.
Man, Jacoby Myers been in the league for like fucking 7 years. This motherfucker barely got his first 1,000-yard season. Man, I ain't hearing none of that shit.
Yeah, but
that's good for him. I'm happy for him. You know what I'm saying? But let's be real, bro. Like
he's a solid football player, bro. He's a willing blocker. He'll get it.
All that motherfucker is good for is catching the ball for 25 yards and under.
He's like 10 for or not 10. He'll throw him 100 balls. He's catching 99 of them. So you know what I mean. He don't drop the ball. You throw it in his direction. He's gonna catch that shit. You notice that from.
I like Myers, bro. But I feel like he's like motherfuckers try to say he's a number one, bro. There's no fucking way he's a number one, bro. He's a number 2 receiver. I think he was the perfect complement for Devontae. And to be honest, since our number 1 receiver, in my opinion, is Brock Bowers, I think he's a good complement to Brock Bowers. I do. Yeah, exactly, babe. My girl's got a jacket like that too, Nate. My girl's got this. It's got a. Yeah. My girl's got this windbreaker jacket, boy. If the light hits it a certain way, that bitch shines, dog.
This would have been dope at a rave or something like that. I would have been.
Yeah. I thought, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I thought that bitch. I thought it was like an ugly sweater. I thought it was an ugly sweater, like one of them bitches with the lights in it, but an ugly beanie joint.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I don't even wear beanies. I used to wear my beanies when I was younger, boy, in high school, and I'd flip them bitches back. You know what I'm saying? Flip my beanie back. But that was shit. I ain't worn beanies since high school. All right, so Nate gave Offensive Player of the Year to Brock Bowers. I'm giving it to Brock Bowers as well. I feel like anything offense should go to Brock Bowers. And you know, like Nate said, I'm not discrediting anything that Jacoby Myers did. But Jacoby Myers is who we thought he is, bro. He's a solid receiver. He's a 1B. I won't go as far as saying he's a number 2. I think if you get him a 1A receiver, a Devontae Adams. What up, Clark? A Devontae Adams, you know, a Justin Jefferson, you know, like one of these elite receivers, which I mean, there's not too many teams that have him.
Yeah,
but if he's got like a true number 1 receiver, bro, he's a great number 2. But I don't think and I guess that's what I could say, right? Those guys are 1A type receivers, Nate. The guys I just mentioned, those alphas, right? I think he's a 1, but he's the next tier of 1 receivers. You know what I mean?
I get it. He doesn't get a lot of credit. He doesn't have the big numbers.
Because 1,000 yards ain't nothing to shake a stick at. That's still solid. I mean, the top receivers in the league get like 13, 14, but he's not that guy. You know what I mean?
He doesn't break a lot of plays, but he does get open. And he gets off the line and he's got some shake and some wiggle.
And he's a hard worker, bro. Everything he does, bro, ain't no easy shit, bro. That dude goes out there and gets it, bro. Like.
willing blocker. That's huge as far as receiver goes. He's not a good blocker. I'm not going to say all that, but he'll get in there and fucking he'll get put on his ass.
But that's saying something. You know how many receivers won't go out there and get their hands dirty?
Exactly, tons of them.
Look at George Pickens, bro. A lot of people think George Pickens is a one, bro. You remember when fucking George Pickens wouldn't even block for his teammate on the goal line and could have made a run
off. Yep, take plays off. Mac Hollins was an underrated blocker.
Everybody knows, bro. I loved Mac Hollins, bro. I fucked with Mac Hollins heavy, bro. He was a great special teams player, a great teammate.
Yep, he was a big reason why Josh Jacobs got.
Oh, sorry, hardcore. My bad, dude.
What happened?
He said he's backstage. I didn't see him. I'm pulling a fucking black where he leaves his co-host backstage for a half of an hour.
Damn.
Hardcore just texted me. No, but yeah, man. So, I mean, my bad, bro. I didn't mean to cut you off, Nate. My bad.
No, you're good.
Yeah, you're right though. Motherfucking Khalil King, Jacoby Myers be talking hella shit too, boy. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I fuck with Jacoby. I fuck with Mac Hollins. Mac Hollins is like, he's different too, right? Like, I like people that are different, bro. You feel me? And what I mean by that is like that motherfucker walks around with no shoes on, dog.
Barefoot.
Yeah, he's different, bro.
Grounded, we call it grounded.
I feel like a lot of us over here on this show, dude, a lot of us are different. You know, like we're not, you feel me? Like we're not, your typical Raider fans. We're a little bit nutty, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? But yeah, man, I like Jacoby. Jacoby was a great pickup for us. When we picked him up, I wouldn't say I thought he was gonna be as good as he is, but I knew he would be a good receiver for us. I mean, he was the number one guy in New England there for a couple of years.
He was one of the first free agents that the McDaniels era brought in, and we all kind of scratched our heads like, he's their
Patriots
number one
guy,
we're just kind of like, okay, let's see what happens. And right off the bat, he started catching everything they threw at him, and he was balling. So
yeah, it's crazy because the fucking we got him the year after he fucking threw that fucking pick six to Chandler Jones, boy.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's cool. Like, I like Jacoby, dude. I feel like you want to know what kind of vibes I get from Jacoby, and he don't make the same kind of plays as this guy in terms of like touchdowns and big plays, bro. But he gives me like Michael Crabtree type vibes.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Too.
Yeah, Michael Crabtree type vibes. Yeah. I think he's pretty good. He gets slept on a little bit. Like Michael Crabtree, I think he got slept on too. Even like when Amari was here, everybody thought Amari was that dude, but really it was Crabtree that was that dude. You know,
they're both crafty route runners, both not speedsters,
willing blockers, both willing blockers, like you were saying. Yeah. I just think Jacoby hasn't really had the quarterback, right? Like he really hasn't had the quarterback. He had Carr there, and he played well under Carr. He just didn't really get the shots because Devontae was getting the shots. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think I have seen it in the chat. What's good with you, Raider Knight? I have seen it in the chat. I do think fucking if Jacoby Myers had, and the Raiders had as a whole like a legitimate quarterback, I think he'd be a lot better, dude. Because in my opinion, I don't care how fast you are or how athletic you are. If you don't know how to get off the line of scrimmage and you don't know how to get open, none of that shit matters, bro. And Jacoby Myers has one of the best releases in the NFL. If you watch him get off the line of scrimmage, there's not too many guys that can really, stick him to the line. And he knows how to get open, dude. He's a natural route runner, dude. His route running is just, it's natural. He's smooth with it, bro. He's very fluid with his route running. And one of the biggest things about Jacoby that I've talked about before is Jacoby is not afraid to go across the middle and take hits, bro. He will go across the middle and take a hit for you, dude. And that is very hard to find. And that's one thing Crabtree did, bro. He went across the middle a lot, took a lot of big hits. You guys remember that game we played against the Steelers, bro, where they threw it to him across the middle and he fucking took a hit from like 3 different Steelers, broke out of it and ran for a touchdown? Like that's what Jacoby will do. I think, obviously, Crabtree, I think when we picked him up, he was a little bit older than Jacoby, but I think Jacoby, when he gets older, he'll put on a little bit more muscle and he'll be able to do shit like that. But no, I like Jacoby. And me picking Offensive Player of the Year and giving, a clean sweep of the offense to Brock Bowers, that's not me taking anything away from Jacoby.
Bowers, yeah.
Exactly. It's just obviously Bowers. What up, Prezi? Long time no see,
I got
my
a different
boy.
player than you guys got. I'm going to go Gardner Minshew.
You trolling son of a bitch.
He stole my shit.
The trolling was for me.
Hey, Jacoby Myers, he had some sort of record or stat. It was like he hadn't dropped a pass and like
everything.
It was something crazy right till the very end. Like he hadn't dropped a pass like all year, and I didn't even know that. That was pretty nuts.
Who?
But,
Jacoby?
He caught everything, bro. Yeah.
He caught some crazy. I mean, let's be real. Like for a number 2 wide receiver, he caught some pretty crazy catches, dude. So he does have some upside potential still. I think
I like him on the team. Is he a free agent this year?
We got Jacoby for 1 more year. We gave him a 3-year deal. We got him for 1 more year.
Bowers for me, same as you guys. I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah,
it's gotta be.
Pizzle. Actually, no, we got Black. Black wasn't here. Black. Your offensive player of the year, my boy.
Yeah, my offensive player of the year that I would give the game ball to would probably be JPJ.
Okay.
Because
I mean,
obviously Bowers is going to be the obvious choice, but I like the fact that he came in under the circumstances that he came in. He didn't become a pack leader. He became a leader. You know what I'm saying? Like now we have somebody we can anchor our line behind. He got some experience. We know what he got. We know what we're getting out of him. And that's a good, nice home run to me to get a center. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you don't have a quarterback. Because even if you had a quarterback and the center kind of off, you know what I'm saying, that kind of affects the quarterback. So I think that was a home run right there by getting him some experience. And we know who he is. And I just really like what he brings to the table because he's the most important guy on the field because he touched the ball first.
Yeah, they got to be. Your center's got to probably be the smartest guy on the field, other than the quarterback. He's got to know where the blitz is coming from. He's got to understand leverage. He's got to understand personnel, all the formations. They got to be the first ones to bark out the shifts and all that. Yeah, it's got to be. I would have took JPJ too. I said that, but he didn't even start the season, so it's for me. It's kind of a Bowers. Just that's a good one.
It's hard to line him up. Anybody next to Bowers in this conversation, but I mean Jacoby was nice too. And the thing about Jacoby is he's playing kind of out of position. He's more like a slot guy, right? He can run, like you said, run across the middle, run several routes. Like I didn't know how good he was, until I really started paying attention to him. So we could get like another dominant receiver, and he can be like a 1B, and that would be a great thing for us. So I think that was a definite bright spot. If it wasn't JPJ, that would definitely be another sleeper pick I would go with too, because he was consistent, got them 1,000 yards. That's saying a lot considering all the things we've been through and how much y'all don't like Minshew and how much I can't stand AOC. So that's kudos to him.
For sure. All right, Pizzo, offensive player of the year.
I'm probably gonna. I actually like DJ Glaze. I think that guy he did a pretty good job this year.
I wouldn't be mad at that neither. I mean, barring the expectations, right? Like nobody thought DJ Glaze was gonna be good. Like I mean, maybe not. That's an overstatement, right? I don't think anybody thought DJ Glaze was gonna be as good as he was this year. He played extremely well for us, dude.
There's definitely he's ahead of his time. He's ahead of the curve, definitely. As far as rookies go, he's exceeded expectations, definitely.
So I wouldn't be mad at that choice. Cause I like I said, y'all already knew who I was gonna pick. You feel me? Like,
well, no, but I mean that's obvious, dude. We all can't
exactly.
Pick
That's why I was saying. So I like the fact that not only y'all are going against the grain, but y'all are going against the grain with some some honorable mentions. And I'm not mad at those picks you're making, because if it wasn't for Brock Bowers, those guys you guys are mentioning, dude, could definitely could have won it for sure. But shout out to Tom Telesco, because the 3 guys right now that have just gotten mentioned, for offensive player of the year with Brock, JPJ, and DJ Glaze, those were all Telesco guys. And a little topic that I had, but I'm gonna say it real quick, but we're gonna move on. We're gonna keep this show. Maybe we'll have a chance to talk about the topic later. But from what I heard, from reputable sources, is that Tom Telesco wasn't fired and shit canned because of his talent evaluation, but more of they didn't feel like he could attract a big name head coach, and that's what they want, So that right there, us boys shaking the fucking 8-ball. Your shit has a notification on it. It's got a virus. But
your boy wanted Ben Johnson last year, but he didn't even. I'm glad he didn't come on the market last year, or else we wouldn't be able to get him this year.
Anthony Provincial, I get what you're saying, but at the same time, it's not really a reach, bro, because like that would be like saying Jackson Powers Johnson's a reach too, dude, because they're linemen, right? Like, how many players on our offense did shit this year, dude? You know what I'm saying? Like, the offensive line,
including our veterans.
Exactly, including our veterans. Like, those two young guys played extremely well for us, dude. Like, the only other guy you could probably say is Jacoby Myers. Besides those linemen.
Jacoby Myers did good for us.
No, all you gotta do is ask who was the best lineman on our line this year. JPJ, straight up.
Yeah.
Glaze played good, but he had to. It was a learning curve from him because he was getting beat early in his start when he was coming in halfway through.
But that's to be expected, though, bro. He's a third-round pick and shit. It's to be expected.
It's to be expected, but when he was starting, that wasn't happening. That's
and nobody. When DJ Glaze got drafted, Black, a lot of people said the Raiders had made a reach for DJ Glaze, bro. When we drafted him, dude, they're like, "Oh no, the Raiders just reached."
Yeah, but JPJ, as far as like learning the system and all that, I didn't see him make too many mistakes. Like, I didn't see him make too many mistakes. The thing we talking about is his personality and attitude and all that other stuff. That's something else. But as far as just on the field playing, I think the best lineman we had this year was JPJ, and he didn't start this year.
Anthony Provincial, I agree that it kind of sucks losing him, right? But at the same time, I look at it like this. This is my opinion on the draft this year. Brock Bowers fell in Tom Telesco's lap. Look at all the mock drafts going to that year, dude. We did multiple mock drafts here, dudes. Brock Bowers was, shouldn't have made it out of the top 10. What up, Leo? Nice to see you, bro. Brock Bowers shouldn't have made it out of the top 10, bro. The fact that we got him at 13, Tom Telesco just made the right choice, which that's one thing that I've given him here, right? I've said that like for years and years and years. We've had general managers that would have the obvious pick right in front of them and still not make the pick. So he deserves credit for that, right? What up, Darren? You know what I'm saying? So, Jackson Powers Johnson, another guy, bro. He was a projected first-round pick, dude, in that draft. And I think it was because of an injury or something that had came out that he slipped. Telesco, took his shot there and it worked out. I'll give him a lot of credit for DJ Glaze, though, bro. Because, like, dude, I can't tell you how many draft experts said the Raiders made a massive reach on DJ Glaze, bro. Yeah. And all DJ Glaze did was prove everybody wrong. I remember, like, Nutty Raider Nate. Nutty Raider Nate's a huge lineman guy, bro. And he was kind of questioning the pick.
Let me explain it, though.
Go ahead. No, you good. Go ahead.
All the film from was it Missouri? Not Missouri.
Mississippi, I think.
Maryland.
Yep.
Yeah, all the film from Maryland on all his games, he did not look like he played this year. He was catching a lot. He had good footwork. He could get in front of his guy, but he was getting bullied a lot, and I didn't like it. And then you could tell from like the first game, he was more aggressive. He was using his hands. His hands were heavy. He was making contact. So yeah, I was impressed with Glaze a lot. So. Pause.
You're good. No, because I know hardcore was like, I mean, not hardcore, but like Nutty Raider Nate was like extremely critical of him. I know he loved the Jackson Powers pick. He was like, yeah, bro, the Raiders just got them. You feel me? Like the next Richie. Like he was calling Jackson Powers Johnson Richie Incognito before anybody else was. The draft, like the show right after the draft, bro. When we drafted him, he was like, yeah, bro. He's like, that's him. You know what I'm saying? So Nutty Raider Nate, bro, is definitely, the guy that I talk to and shit and lean on, especially when it comes to linemen. Then he said DJ Glaze, and then I made the pushback argument on him. Like, if you go and look at DJ Glaze's stats, it's Maryland, right? It's not the SEC, right? But he was the #1 ranked right tackle in college football, the whole college football, dude, in terms of pass blocking coming out this year. And a lot of people are like, oh, well, he played for Maryland. You know what I'm saying? And then DJ Glaze went out there and followed all that up with a great Senior Bowl. You know, he was one of the best linemen in the Senior Bowl. And then he followed that up with going to the combine and having the most reps at 325.
Strong.
You know, so it panned out for us, bro.
Yeah, that shit.
And so with all that being said, we got rid of Telesco in hopes of that we're gonna clear house so we can get Johnson, right? So we fire our GM before we know that we got him, unless we have a gentleman's agreement. If we don't have a gentleman's agreement with this man already, I think that's hella dumb that we got rid of him. I don't care how we feel about him. He actually did what GMs do. He wasn't going to be a perfect GM. There is no perfect GM, especially we haven't seen one in our franchise. So let's not act like we too good to have a guy that actually picked right. Some of us want Gruden. No. Some people want us to get Gruden back, knowing he don't know how to draft, right? So we got a GM
now.
that
I don't want him back now.
we got a GM that actually did the draft, got the draft right, got his people in, and then now we get rid of him. Like, you don't get rid of a girl that you know is just doing cool and she listening and all that, but you can upgrade her. It's possible. And
yeah,
she say,
you ain't
but
about
you got
to
a
get rid of no
girlfriend.
bad bitch for some potential bad bitch.
Yeah, so you like, I'll get rid of her. I'm gonna break up with her. Then you go break up with her, and then she find that she don't want to be with you. Then what?
Yeah, exactly.
Then what? So, man, he ain't that powerful. I would have told him, we'll get rid of him. We'll get rid of him, but you got to come here though, for sure.
Let's kind of stay on topic, bro. Let's finish these grades out, and then we can talk about whatever the hell we want to. I want to kind of get through these grades. So we all did offensive player of the year already. Let's do defensive player of the year. We'll start at the end. We'll start with Pizzle. Pizzle, give me your defensive player of the year.
Merrick.
Trayvon Merrick. Okay, hold on. D player.
That's a corner, right?
Merrick was the safety.
Oh no, my bad. I was thinking that corner that stepped up. Who's the
Jacorian Bennett?
Yeah, Bennett.
Okay, I like that.
I like Jacorian Bennett. Yeah,
I thought he was really good too before he got injured, bro. Like, he missed the last 4, but yeah, he was like one of our best players all year, dude. I could kind of run with that a little bit. All right, Nate, you're on mute. Can't nobody hear you, Nate.
My bad. Injuries in question with Jacorian Bennett now, because I think that's year 2. He didn't finish the season, and he is a little guy, so I don't know. That's something to pay attention to as far as when the contract comes up. I couldn't give it to Marek, not at all. I got to go with Butler, Adam Butler, right there.
Okay, that's a nice one.
He was a huge
Butler fan too, so
he was causing havoc up there. I love Butler. He gets in the backfield and
yeah. Butler's definitely held it down for us, especially with what's his face going out. Wilkins. I felt like at times, just because I didn't see enough of Wilkins, but I felt like at times like I didn't really miss Wilkins. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know Nutty Raider Nate made the comparison before we even got Wilkins that Adam Butler's like a poor man's Christian Wilkins.
He's dope, bro. He's dope. Yep.
All right, Black. Who you got? Who was your defensive player of the year?
Yeah, Butler would definitely get my honorable mention because he definitely held it down and he did his part on the D line that was expected of him this year for sure. And if we would have had our DNs intact, then we would have been a force to be reckoned with. But I'm gonna go with Spillane, just hands down. He held it down in the middle. Okay. He thugged it out all the way through. He's the most consistent, and we know that we can rely on him. Even if he don't make every play, we can rely on him to anchor the defense, and he did his thing. And I think he like in the top 5 or something in tackles. So I don't know. He's in the top tier of tackles this year. So I'm gonna go with Spillane. Let me Spillane.
Got you down for Spillane. All right, Hardcore Raider, your defensive player of the year.
Do you mind if you pull up the stat real quick on the defense?
Yeah, go
on the
for
share.
it.
All Spillane 158 tackles. Trayvon Morrig had 104.
Bro, 104 tackles at safety, dude. That's a lot, bro. That's okay.
Yeah.
See, I'm not a numbers guy, bro. I knew
but he's in the
Trayvon
box,
Merrick had a
though.
good year. 100
But
tackles.
he's in the box.
I don't give a shit. 100 tackles at safety,
that's
dude.
That's why he's in there to
No,
tackle
but
to stop
didn't
the run.
everybody tried to say Trayvon Merrick couldn't tackle, though? They're like, man, Trayvon Merrick can't tackle. He's not a tackle.
Well, they didn't know what they were talking
100
about.
tackles?
But
I didn't know he had that
100
many
is a lot.
goddamn tackles.
He wasn't a willing tackler. His first
fuck
couple
that.
years.
Trayvon Merrick
No,
is
bro.
defensive player of the year for me, dog. I could just because look at that tackle number, boy.
We drafted him. He was injured. He had to take a year to
Hey,
heal
100
up.
tackles at safety. I don't care where you playing on the field. There's a lot, though. I do agree with that.
Yeah, and that shows how bad our linebackers and our defensive line was outside of
that's all that
Spillane.
is.
That Merrick had to make 100 tackles, dude.
That's all that is.
Bro, 100 tackles? Bro, I bet you there's linebackers that didn't have 100 tackles.
Nah, he was playing up on the line. And as far as lineman assignment goes,
I don't give a fuck. You still gotta make the play.
You kind of play around the safety. You don't really count them in your blocking scheme as far as.
And shout out to Palomau because Palomau had to hold it down the back end for him to make them 100 tackles, bro.
Yeah.
He was playing that rover.
Hey, hardcore, good look, bro. Everybody knows I've been a huge Merrick guy. I remember, what was it, last year, the year before last, when Merrick hurt his hip and everybody thought Merrick was shit. Like, you know how many people try to crucify me for standing on the Merrick heel, dude? Like, I've always liked Merrick, bro. Like, yeah, Merrick's got to come back, dude. You got to extend him.
I don't want to overpay him, bro. That's he's gonna want money.
But I ain't gonna lie, from what I'm hearing, and it's not from reputable sources, this is just IG motherfuckers, right? Is that Trayvon Merrick's expected to test the market.
Yeah, he's going with Patrick Graham. That's what I was thinking.
So that doesn't. I hate that, bro, because like I think him and Spillane are probably the guys I want to keep the most. Like, I like Kuntz, but I don't know. I don't think I've seen enough of Kuntz to want to give him a shit ton of money. But Trayvon Merrick and Spillane have been two of our most consistents on defense, and I'd hate to see them lose, dude. I hate to see us lose them, dog.
So I'm going to go a different direction. I'm going to look at the sacks. Adam Butler with 5. And then Max Crosby only 7.5. Tyree Wilson 4.5. But I'm actually going to go with Clavion Chason. I know there's some things that didn't look so good in the stats, but man, I really like Chason, and I actually hope we keep him going.
You're right, Raider Room. Dallas wanted Trayvon Merrick when we drafted him, dude. We stole him from Dallas. Sorry to cut you off, hardcore, but yeah, I was a huge Trayvon Merrick fan when he came out, bro.
But yeah, that's it for the stats. But I'm gonna go with Chason.
Okay, Calavion Chason. I appreciate that, bro, because not only did you get your take in, but I seen Trayvon Merrick had 100 fucking tackles, bro. That's fire.
Picking.
So I like Trayvon Merrick. And I did say I would pick him for defensive player of the year, but I'm not. I am going to go with Isaiah Palomau, a guy that I said was the guy that was, playing the back end of the safety that allowed Trayvon Merrick to do that. And I'm gonna toot my horn a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing that a lot over here lately. You feel me? Because I feel like I've been getting shined on. Or not shunned on, but shunned on by a lot of Raider content creators, a lot of motherfucking fans trying to tell me that I didn't know fucking fuck all nothing, bro, and fucking I was a racist because I didn't like AP and all this bullshit, right? I've been telling motherfuckers about Palomau for like 2 fucking years, bro, 2.5 fucking years, bro. You know what I'm saying? And Palomau's out there cooking. It's no surprise to me, especially the fact that he's replacing Marcus Epps. Raider fans try to tell me that Marcus Epps is good, bro. Like, I'm not trying to talk shit about y'all, bro, but you gonna sit here and try to look at me with 2 eyeballs and try to tell me that Marcus Epps is good, bro. Marcus Epps is fucking dog shit, bro. He was a weak point of that Philadelphia Eagles defense. That's why they let his bum ass go. You know what I'm saying? Philadelphia still got a good fucking defense without his bum ass. You could even say that ever since they replaced him with Reed Blankenship, they've had a better fucking defense. You know what I'm saying? And they look like they're pushing for another Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? So I'm out on Marcus fucking Epps, dude. You know what I'm
He's
saying?
too little.
I'm taking it. I'm giving it Palomalo. Palomalu's got all the chips. He came in with this bitch with chips on his shoulder, boy. Undrafted from USC, from a big school. Nobody thought shit from him. You know what I'm saying? Except the fact this motherfucker was like, the reason why I fuck with him, dude, because he had all the physical talent, the physical ability to be special in the NFL, dude. He's 6'4". The dude runs fast. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, but then you look at the fact that look at the pedigree he comes from, bro. He comes from, the same family as Troy Polamalu. You know what I'm saying? The fact that we were able to get him undrafted and let him develop, I was like, dude, he's probably going to be good. And he has, bro. So, yeah, that's my defensive player of the year, bro, because I remember a lot of people were worried. They're like, oh, the Raiders lost a starter with Marcus Epps. No, the fuck we didn't, bro. You feel me? Like, I've said this before, bro. I never root for injuries at all. You feel me? But, like, I feel like some injuries are a blessing in disguise. Marcus Epps was a blessing in disguise, his injury. Gardner Minshew's injury was a blessing in disguise because I feel like the majority of us all felt like the Raiders had a better chance to win with Aiden. And that's not, like I said, I'm not saying Aiden is a good quarterback or a great quarterback. I just feel like
where's the blessing?
He was better than because he's better than Minshew, God damn it.
So that's the blessing that he was better than Minshew?
Because we have a better chance to win with Aiden, God damn it. That's
better chance to win. Better chance to win?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. With Aiden and Minshew. Yep. All right. Bad.
I agree with you with Palomalo. I do want to give Palomalo his too because I was like, why y'all don't think Palomalo gonna be good if his pedigree say so? Like, and then when he got on the field, he was aggressive and he was always in on the tackles. And I knew he wasn't gonna never come off the field once he started like playing. I'm like, yeah. So we got a steal right there. You highlighted that.
And you know what's crazy is that
was definitely
with Merrick, you feel me? To go back to Merrick, bro. We got Merrick, bro. Merrick was supposed to be the #1 safety in that draft, bro, and he ended up slipping because of some fucking bullshit injury at the time of the draft. But yeah, man, I think Trayvon Merrick and Isaiah Palomalo, I think they got a bright future back there.
There we go, drafting injured players again. Like what the.
Hey, but speaking of Merrick, when was the last time we had a good safety or somewhat of a good safety? I mean, Carl Joseph? I don't think so. That dude was way undersized.
I liked Carl Joseph.
Carl Joseph. Yeah.
He
was injured too, though. We drafted him injured too. Like an ankle issue or something.
I'm just saying, we're going to let Trayvon Morgan probably go, and we went a long time without a good safety, man.
Woodson wasn't a safety, Anthony Provincia.
I just don't want to overpay him hardcore. He's decent.
I know he played safety at the end of his career.
I'm saying that's why he's saying that.
What are you thinking he's going to want? 15, 20 mil?
Top safety money, top 5.
You gotta get that man his money, man.
But what is that like? 12, 15 million?
He's not about to reset the market.
The morgue? Safety money?
Oh yeah, 12 to 15. Hey, Khalil King said the dude that came from the Bengals. He's talking about Reggie Nelson. Reggie Nelson, he was good for like 1 year or 1.5 years. That last couple of years, he was trash though. What up, Milk and Beezy? But yeah, that's an honorable mention. Reggie Nelson was good for us, dude. Didn't he lead the league in interceptions that 1 year in 2016 for us, bro? If I'm not mistaken, he led the league. I think he had like 6 interceptions that year in 2016.
What happened with him? And didn't he hit one of our players like out of bounds, like really hard, like Michael Crabtree or some shit?
You're talking about John Abram.
No, I'm
talking about.
No, I'm talking about Reggie Nelson when he was still on the Bengals before he got him.
Oh, I don't know. That was a long. I barely remember when he was on the Raiders, let alone when he was on the Bengals.
He took one of our players out.
I remember Pac-Man Jones.
I smoked too much gas. Yeah, I remember Pac-Man Jones punked Amari Cooper's bitch ass too.
Yeah, that was.
I thought it was Reggie, but you're right. It was Pac-Man. Huh?
I knew it was all bad after that. Yeah. I was like, Cooper's a fucking pussy boy.
Yeah.
Speaking of Pac-Man, bro, I seen Pac-Man Jones was just on the Pat McAfee show and said that he has sources, and not only sources, but credible sources, that Pac-Man Jones said that Ben Johnson is going to be the next head coach of the Raiders. So.
Man, I don't listen to Pac-Man.
I mean, none of us wanted to listen to Deshaun Jackson when Deshaun Jackson said Devontae Adams wanted nothing to do with the fucking Raiders and that he wanted to fuck out. Everybody was like, "Oh man, hell no."
But we all knew that. Come on, like Pac-Man Jones could be right, but I'm not listening to him though. He might be right, but I'm not listening to him.
No, I get it. But the fact that it's not the fact that we're getting it from all these national beat writers, bro, and now we got players or former players even coming out and saying it. So that, like, Ben Johnson, bro, like, if that shit is real, I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, like, we may have. I just want to get through this, right, before we get into the hypotheticals.
All right.
But if Ben Johnson
so that 8-ball
here,
thing,
dude, anytime
people says their sources, I'm gonna start doing that. Not for you, Ben, but like all these other people in Raider Nation that says they have sources, like the clowns out there. That's why I have the Raider, the black 8-ball. So
yes, Anthony Provincial. If anybody can find the clip, I forget. It may have been Raider Room or Prez that posted on their Instagram. But yes, Adam Pac-Man Jones was on the Pat McAfee show and said that he has sources, not only sources, but credible sources that say that Ben Johnson is going to take the Raiders job.
But everybody says they have sources. Adam Schefter said we didn't even call the Commanders to try to get fucking what's his name?
Nah, fucking from what I heard is
we need to call the Bengals and try and get Joe Burrow.
Nah, that ain't happening.
That's what we need to do.
That would be nice, but that ain't happening. All right, let's continue to get through here. Rookie of the year. Rookie of the year, bro. Let's go through it. I got Brock Bowers.
They wouldn't let go of Carson Palmer. They ain't letting go of Joe Burrow, bro.
Exactly.
Joe Burrow will die in Las Vegas.
So I got Brock Bowers. Let's go. Let's stay on pace.
My bad.
No,
you're right.
You're good.
Technically, you're right.
We got
you know what
other
I mean.
times to bullshit.
We had to back up the. Yeah, my bad.
Let's just get to the topic of the show real quick.
Bowers. All right, over.
All right, Nate, who you got? Rookie of the year.
It's got to be Bowers. Yeah, it's over. Yeah.
Black, who you got?
Oh, I said Spillane. Rookie of the year.
Rookie of the year.
Rookie of the year. Yeah. Rookie of the year got to be. I thought we already went over this.
No, we went over offensive player of the year. We didn't go over rookie.
Oh yeah. I still go with. I'm gonna go with.
That's why we said earlier it's like a clean sweep. Anything offense and rookie is all Brock Bowers.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Bowers for rookie of the year.
Who you got, hardcore?
I already said Bowers, bro. But yeah, Bowers.
Okay, cool. Pizzo, who you got?
It's got to be Bowers.
All right, cool. I just want to make sure because we did offensive player of the year. We didn't do rookie of the year, but I know it's kind of confusing because we all picked Brock Bowers earlier, but that's why I said I feel like a lot of this shit's going to be clean sweep on Brock Bowers.
You can't go with anybody else, in my opinion.
Exactly. Your surprise player. Who was the player on this team that over exceeded expectations or maybe was a little bit better than you expected? Nutty Raider Nate.
It's got to be Glaze on the offense, and then just to make it fun, I'm gonna go Jacorian Bennett with the cornerback position. I kind of gave up on him last year, but
me too.
That injury shake, it's kind of gonna linger. I don't know, but yeah.
No, you good. I get it. All right, Black, who you got? Who was your surprise player of the year?
Chazon.
I like that. Because I remember we picked him up. They thought he was done. Like he was a busted first round pick, and he made some.
I didn't know who he was, but I do now.
I knew who he was. He got drafted by the Jaguars, and he just never. I mean, but let's be real, dog. It's the fucking Jaguars, bro. It's like that ain't saying much as like a Raider fan, right? Like we do the same shit, right? It's like saying the Jaguars do that shit, the Browns do that shit, the Raiders do that shit, the Jets do that shit. Like a lot of times we draft motherfuckers out there, bro, in the first round that never do shit for us. As soon as we cut them, they go bowl elsewhere. You feel me? So yeah, I didn't think we would get the production that we got out of Chazon, but I definitely knew who he was. What up, Ja? Saludos, bro. Hardcore Raider, who was your surprise player?
Offense, Sincere McCormick before he got hurt. Man, he was looking good. But and then defense, I'm gonna go Palomar.
Okay.
I'll just leave it at that.
All right, who you got? Pizzo.
Palomar, no, Rick.
Surprise player. Surprise player.
Oh yeah.
Surprise player would probably be I'd probably have to say Jacoby Myers.
Okay, Jacoby Myers. All right, so I got fucking Clevion Chazon. That's who I got too. What up, father and son? He said my surprise player was AJ Cole. Surprised he wasn't on the field more. All right, bet. Yeah, because I knew who Chason was. I knew who Chason was. I didn't think we'd get as much production as we got out of him, though, bro. Like, I was like, bro, this dude's a fucking send-off from Jacksonville. You know what I mean?
There's potential there, and I'm glad we brought him in.
Yeah, there was definitely talent there. I was just surprised, bro, with as much production as we got out of him. You know, I didn't think we were going to get that much production out of him. But you know, we did. So, the hot topic of the show, guys.
Yeah.
This is the topic that I've been waiting for all night, or the one position group, or the one topic of the whole grade. Let's go ahead and get the sound queued up. Let's see. Trash truck sound effect.
Beep, beep,
yeah. There we go. Let's go ahead and back up that trash truck. You know, go ahead and back it up. Let's see.
Back that shit up, B.
Back up, beeper. Bro, I'm too high. I'm all fucking looking up other shit. Back up, beeper. Sound. Here we go. Let's go ahead and get the trash can.
He's getting pictures of like ladies' booties on his computer.
Already. You already know, gang. So let's go ahead and. Is this the right sound effect? All right, so we gonna back up. We gonna back up the trash truck, ladies and gentlemen. We backing up the trash truck. We got your trash can player on offense and your trash can player on defense. And I know I'm gonna go on a spiel, so let me just get my spiel the fuck out the way, dog. Trash can player on offense, Zamir White, goddammit. The motherfucker that everybody thought was gonna be the takeover for Josh Jacobs. Hey, running backs ain't shit. You can find a running back a dime a dozen. You can go in the draft and find running back. This ain't production, Josh Jacobs. You know, Zamir White, fucking bum. Bust ass fucking running back. I told a lot of you motherfuckers that motherfucker would run into a street lamp in the middle of the desert, and the desert ain't even got street lamps, god damn it. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker was shit. That motherfucker been shit since the day we drafted. That motherfucker's got no vision. It's all go with that motherfucker. I'm gonna get the ball and just run right into the back of his lineman. Fuck him. Fuck you, Zamir White. I don't want no fucking retard, cleft palate, retard motherfucker on my goddamn team anyways, you disabled social security check income. Go collect a social security check with your retard ass. Go eat some more applesauce or something. Fuck out of here, retard. I don't want your bum ass on my team anyways. Fuck you. Fuck you, Zamir White. Zamir White is a lot of the reason why Josh Jacobs ain't here no more, because bum ass Antonio Pierce thought Zamir White would get it done. Nope. Fuck no. And then your defensive player of the fucking trash can of the year, fucking Max Crosby's bum ass, 7.5 fucking sacks. We won more games without Max Crosby. Max Crosby didn't do fuck all nothing. Kalavion Chazon and Charles Snowden and even Tyree Wilson looked better than Max Crosby, you bum ass motherfucker. And then now your ass over there on Good Morning Football saying that the Raiders look bad and all this bullshit, man. Get your fucking redheaded stepchild wannabe ass gangster rapper motherfucking knockoff gold chain wearing dumb looking ass motherfucker fuck off my team. Go fuck yourself. Trade him for 2 first-round picks. His diva bitch ass can take his ass over to the Jets with Devontae Adams. Fuck out of here, boy. So there's my spiel. Go ahead. Fuck both of them. There's your trash can players. Zamir White and Max Crosby.
At home watching the games this
Max
weekend.
Crosby's bum ass got to the Pro Bowl with 7.5 sacks. Boy, man, fuck out of here. That's a bum.
Yeah, I agree with the Max Crosby thing. I was gonna pick him too, so I agree with you.
I ain't even marking down the goddamn trash can player. Y'all go for it. We covered everything I want to talk about, boys. So now we going on spills. Go ahead. Who the fuck y'all got?
All right, you want me to go? I'll go.
Yeah.
Go, you son of a bitch. Right. Go for it. I'm fired up now. Fuck all them motherfuckers.
All right. First of all, I'm gonna start with defense. So if you guys remember last free agency, we go into the free agency and we get one of the top tier guys, Christian Wilkins. We think we're gonna have this dude. We pay him a fucking, we talk about backing up the truck. We did back up the truck. It was the Brinks truck, because we just paid this motherfucker. And we never even got to see that dude all fucking year long. So that to say, yep, there you go. Back it up. So definitely disappointed with us paying a dude top dollar and don't even get to see him at all, really. And then Gardner Minshew, good Lord, dude. Like, we fucking paid this dude like what, $15 million a year or something?
My bad, hot spot. I didn't see you.
All right. So Gardner Minshew, we paid this dude like $15 million a year. He only gets 2,000 yards total. The dude gets sacked 29 fucking times. 29 times in 10 games. And this is supposed to be a mobile style quarterback. A quarterback that everybody wanted to start because he's mobile and he's going to be better than fucking Aiden O'Connell. Well, to be sacked 29 times in 10 games is fucking insane. And he gets not only 9 touchdowns and 10 interceptions. Everybody wants to talk about how he's throwing Brock Bowers booger dimes. The only reason why he's throwing to Brock Bowers is the dude can't throw the ball past 15 fucking yards.
That part, hardcore, that part.
You get Gardner Minshew to fucking throw a ball over 25 yards, I better buy a fucking lottery ticket, because all that dude could do is fucking check down, get sacked, and throw interceptions. So that's my trash can player for offense, the booger man himself.
And who you got on defense? We got one on O, one on D. Who you got on D?
Yeah. I said Christian Wilkins.
Christian Wilkins. Oh, hey, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, Nate, correct me if I'm wrong. Weren't we over here talking about when the Raiders signed Christian Wilkins that we were worried he was gonna be the next motherfucker to come over here and get a bag and not do nothing?
Collect the check, and
I do believe we were also talking about that over here on the Just Win Baby. You know what I'm saying? I love the signing of him, but I started to get the, you feel me, with Antonio Pierce, that motherfuckers was just going to come over here and start trying to get a bag. And, you know, it's pretty embarrassing. It's pretty embarrassing for you to be as highly touted as a player of like Christian Wilkins and you get injured by celebrating a sack. You know, that's really questionable, especially when you make that much money.
I'm going to stay in the trenches. I'm going to go with the offensive line. You know this. I could easily say, I could say Andre James. You can say Colton Miller this year for sure. Yeah, he had a tough year, but he didn't even start the season, so I'm gonna go with the guy who started the season at left tackle this year, Andreas Pete. He was the basura. That motherfucker did not deserve to be anywhere on the roster. Him and Cody Whitehair, honorable mention right there.
What up, cool Kev?
1A, 1B. You know what I mean? They both. Past their date, you know what I mean? They gotta go. On offense, defense, defense. I'm gonna go with John Jenkins. I was disappointed in his play this year. He showed up. He looked lethargic. He didn't look like the same dude we had last year that balled out. He took a step back. So yeah, that's it. Your mic.
Oh, trash can players, Black, offense and defense. Yo, trash can. Who you backing up the trash can truck for, gang? You are.
Oh, hell yeah. Come get this nigga. Come get this nigga. This one hit wonder, Jack Jones ass nigga.
I love it. That's a great, because somebody in the chat said it too. Great.
Get his ass up out of here. Like, just because he made that little weak ass pick six, nigga, they doing that shit in college. Fuck you. Get the fuck up out of here. You are an asshole. Matter of fact, I think you gave up like the most touchdowns by a corner. Nigga, you let Jacorian Bennett come and play better than you. He asshole. He's a garbage pail kid. That's a garbage pail kid. Right. Now on offense, it's ass or cunt. That motherfucker right there, he got y'all thinking he got some kind of ability. The only ability that he got is unavailability. That motherfucker don't know how to fall. He fall on his knees like he a motherfucker hooker at the bunny ranch. Like, what the fuck is going on? Oh, y'all don't know what I'm talking about? AOC ass or cunt. That motherfucker weak as fuck. But y'all can like him if y'all want to. Him and Minshew can go, but I know one thing. He ain't better than Minshew. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know what the fuck y'all seeing in that shit. Oh yeah, honorable mention the whole motherfucking running back room. Send them motherfuckers in there. Put them in the recycle bin. Put them in the recycle bin. Them motherfuckers ass.
AOC worked for this particular offense. I think Minshew is better off with a different kind of play calling. I think that's all that was.
A lot of Minshew being shit, dude, had to do with Luke Getsy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it a bean. Like,
he's not a
motherfuckers.
pocket quarterback.
Hey, how many Raider fans said anybody but Bo Hardegree, dog? You know what I'm saying? I would have took Bo Hardegree back over goddamn Luke Getsy. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me Bo Hardegree back.
But dude,
I appreciate you with the super chat, Dixon. Much love, bro. Appreciate
10
you,
interceptions. I can't buy that, but it's all good.
Nah, you good. So who else? Who didn't get it? Pizzo, who you got? Trash can players, boy. Who you backing up the trash truck for, boy? They in front of your house, right?
Sure.
Waste management is in front of your house right now, and you get to pick 2 players, one on offense and one defense, to throw away on the last minute trash truck. Who you throwing in that bitch, dog?
Josh Jacobs in there.
I'm probably gonna have to go with AOC because that guy is straight garbage.
Of course you would, because you were rooting for the Booger Man. Of course you would throw him in there. You and Black. That's why you guys are picking AOC, because both of y'all think the Booger Man is somehow better than AOC.
I'm going with Max Crosby because he don't have any more guaranteed money. He got 7.5 sacks and he needs a bag.
I agree.
Because he has no more guaranteed money.
Hey, Max gone, bro. I ain't bro. Max gone, dog. The fact that he ain't got no guaranteed money is the writing on the wall, bro.
This nigga back the truck up on Max Crosby. Max Crosby sitting around like, hey, y'all, the garbage truck coming. Y'all better go inside. That was like, no, we coming for your ass, nigga.
Anthony said Minshew looks like Ben's brother.
Hey, fuck you.
I'm sorry, can you help me?
I know, I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking with you, dog. I ain't gonna lie. You want to know who my coworker said looks like me, bro? He was like, bro, he's like, you want to know who looks like you, or you look like
Joe
you?
Dirt.
Like who?
Joe Dirt.
George Kittle.
Fabio.
He said like George Kittle could be like my brother. He's like, both of y'all got that skin, that thin ass like skeleton dead person hair. You know what I'm saying? Where your hair is like hella thin, like you're a skeleton. You feel me? Like, and both of y'all got the same haircut type shit. Hey, what's good with you though? Hot Spot. Sorry, dog. We was kind of going on our little tangents and shit, but what's good with you, Brody? Always a pleasure.
What's up? I got something for y'all. So, if I'm gonna say offense, I'm gonna say Zamir White, bro.
Hell yeah. I said that's who I picked. I picked Zamir White.
Just ass. Watching his tape is gross. The holes this fool missed. He has zero, like, negative vision, bro. Negative vision. What you say? That nigga hit a light pole in the middle of the desert.
In the middle of the desert, and the desert don't even have light poles. Goddammit.
Yeah.
Real as hell. He can't find daylight for shit. That nigga stuck in the boat.
I try to tell people when I made that analogy, boy, that shit was real as fuck. Everybody's like, yeah, bro, that shit is real as shit, dog. That motherfucker got damn near every single thing you would love to see in a running back, but the most important thing, no vision, boy. He ain't got no eyeballs. Motherfucking Trey Tucker went and got LASIK surgery. That's the motherfucker who needed LASIK surgery, goddammit. What's good with you, dirty saludos?
That's why Zamir White rides horses, so he don't have to see, so the horse fucking sees for him.
I mean, respectfully, bro, I don't want to run. I don't want anybody on my team that talks like this. Yes, we had the bad games. Yes, I couldn't find the whole the winning game didn't had a bad day.
Like Daffy Duck.
Yeah, bro, that motherfucker giving the mic a whole shower, boy. You know what I'm saying? They gotta, you know how when you watch a Raiders press conference and that shield spins for hella long, it's because they gotta clean the mic after Zamir White spits all over that goddamn thing when he talks. God damn it, retarded motherfucker. Fuck him. Not only that motherfucker is short brain for show, boy. That like Black said, that motherfucker's elevator don't go to the top floor, boy. It's like if there's 6 stories, that motherfucker only goes to the 3rd, boy. It don't go to number 6. That motherfucker half retarded, dog. Exactly. Dirty. That motherfucker talk like Daffy Duck is stepping one, bro. Fuck y'all on, dog. The fact that motherfucker even got a college degree and talks like he's fucking a co-star of Looney Tunes is blasphemous, dog. I sound smart than that retarded mental midget motherfucker. I'm gonna go take a piss. Y'all hold it down.
So tell us some more. What else you got, Hotspot?
Hotspot, yeah, keep cooking. Go ahead, bro.
What you got on the burner?
And on defense, that shit is fucking Luke Masterson, bro. I don't know if y'all paid attention to when that motherfucker played football.
He's not even that good.
But I did. And I'm gonna tell you something, bro. I have never seen linebacker tape that fucking bad. Like every single play, ball steps in the wrong direction. Fucking then we just like stand there for a couple seconds. Then we take off late as shit behind the play, fucking go to the wrong hole, run into our own players. Like it was
so he's specifically a special teamer, but how was he
played because Diablo was hurt?
Yeah, but how was he doing on special teams though? Was he?
I don't listen.
Is that on the coaching?
I don't care how good you are on special teams, bro. You got to be usable on defense.
Yeah, I agree.
Like
he's the reason our depth was bad. Yeah, I agree.
My question is,
he almost single-handedly lost us 3 games. That bad.
Linebacker worth of shit, man. How many years are we gonna go till the 4th, 5th, 6th round picking up a linebacker? Like, you know, every year, dude. A lot of us in the nation are like, hey,
him and Diablo is like
hey, shout out to the 40. Hit the like button, subscribe,
player,
hit the like button for sure.
Oh, dude, we got Zamir White. The year McDaniels was here. We could have got a linebacker then, and then like the following year, we got Byron Young.
Yeah,
we could have got a linebacker.
Diablo can kick rocks.
Diablo better than Diablo. Actually, not.
I think Amari Gaynor is a fucking gem in the waiting, bro. Like he's just waiting to get on the field, bro. I think Amari Gaynor and Robert Spillane should be our linebackers going forward.
He should have got more playing time this year.
They're too similar. I think Gaynor is actually going to end up being like an inside guy because of his smoke and stuff. He doesn't have like the quick twitch ability to play like what Diablo does, dude. He does a lot. When he's gone, you notice it.
Nutty Raider Nate was one of the few guys I heard talking about fucking Amari Gaynor, bro, before he even played. He's like, bro, you gotta watch out for Amari the Ferrari. I'm like, who the fuck is that? And then
a football player.
Yeah,
he's just a
baller,
football.
So you go watch my preseason hype.
No, I'm not a fan of Amari Burney, Jerry. I don't like Amari Burney. Maybe he made like one play this year, which I'll give him credit for. He had that strip sack or something, but I'm not a fan of Burney. I like Amari Gaynor for sure though. Amari Burney was like our preseason fucking MVP, dog. And I know preseason don't mean shit. Oh yeah, a Gaynor, my bad, bro. Amari Gaynor was our preseason MVP. I mean, that's not saying shit, it's preseason, right? But I mean, that's where, guys of his repertoire, right? Like guys that nobody was talking about make their name is in the preseason. They got to go out there and that's how they get their roster spot. No doubt, hardcore. So.
Yeah, I was surprised that he didn't get sit like Masterson didn't get sat down.
Yeah,
I can't believe Tommy Eichenberg got more playing time in the regular season than Amari Gaynor. Dude, Tommy Eichenberg is shit, bro. I don't like him at all, bro. At least from what I've seen for him so far, dude. I don't like Eichenberg, bro.
He was clear. He's the same. He's an inside guy. You can't play him with Spillane because then you got 2 slow dudes.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
Hell, he's covering the tight end.
Right.
He's fast and shifty, but Gaynor's more of an inside dude. Like he should be rushing the passer a lot, in my opinion. They should have him on like blitz packages, and they need to use him a lot more than they are. So I hope the next defensive guy comes in.
So you guys think Amari Gaynor is more of like a pass rusher than he is like a inside
I think he
linebacker?
Could be. Yeah. Well, he's just
in the preseason. He played a lot of inside, boy, and he looked good as fuck on the inside. So if he can play outside the way he plays on the inside, boy, that's nasty work.
Yeah, he was wearing the green dot most of the preseason.
That's what I thought. That's why I didn't know. I didn't know he could rush the passer like that. So yeah, bro, that's nice.
Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely. Like he can actually just like sit there and get out there and play like end too.
I love Amari Gaynor, bro. Like I'm a huge Amari guy, bro. Like obviously you can only take like I didn't know the dude coming out of college, but once I seen him play, like check this out, guys.
Be on the field. Yeah.
I've said this before, right? And I feel like this is common knowledge, but you know, common sense ain't so common anymore, right? Especially in 2025.
I'm gonna take a piss.
Right?
My bad.
You know, I feel like with the Raiders, you know, a team that hasn't had a lot of talent, right? Like, you know, guys that pop off. Like I'm an eye test guy. I'm a film guy. I like numbers is cool and all, dude, but I need to see it with my eyes, right? We don't see a lot of guys that pop off the tape. And Amari Gainer is one of those guys that pop off the film, you know, and that's the reason why I like him, you know, that's the same reason why, like, you know, I like a lot of players in the preseason that I'm kind of drunk right now, but I'll think of some of them. But you guys have known, like, there's been players that I have said before that, you know, there's potential there. You can see it, right? But yeah, Amari's one of those guys, bro. I feel like I said, it's common sense, bro. Like, we don't get a lot of talent, and when it comes through, I feel like it should be easy to see, and I feel like Amari Gainer is one of those guys that looks like he could be really, really good for us. So, I mean, what's there to lose, right? Like, Diablo's been highly inconsistent his entire career as a Raider. You know what I'm saying? And outside of Diablo and Spillane, we don't really have much depth at the linebacker position. So that's why I'm surprised he didn't get more, you know, playing time than he got this year. I thought he probably should have had more, you know.
Yeah, he should have played instead of Eichenberg and instead of Masterson for real.
And more than Bernie. Bernie even got more playing time than I think he did, bro, if I'm not mistaken.
Probably. But there's a hierarchy. Bernie's been here, you know what I mean? So,
yeah, it's like a seniority thing.
Yeah. True that, Jerry.
I don't want to say Michael Mayer didn't want to play for Getsy Dirty, because Michael Mayer is the same guy that said he didn't want to play for Josh McDaniels either, bro. So I'm over Michael Mayer already, dog. Michael Mayer came out and said there was times last year where he didn't want to go to practice, bro, under Josh McDaniels. So what? Now there was times he didn't want to go to practice under Luke Getsy? Yeah, bro. Where there's times where you can get the fuck off my team and go to another team, boy, because you ain't getting the ball thrown your way anyways with Brock Bowers. So I'm over Michael Mayer, bro. Michael Mayer lost me the moment he came out and said that publicly. There was times I didn't want to go to practice. I get that, bro, but you're a rookie, dog. You can't go out there and say dumbass shit like that, bro. And you are, you know, you're only as good as you are in the game as you are in practice, bro. So, yeah, I've been checked out on Michael Mayer, bro. Michael Mayer ain't shit anyways, bro. He's been way too overhyped. I remember when we drafted him, I was super questioned. I'm like, who the fuck is Michael Mayer? Why the fuck are we drafting a tight end, bro? That high at least, right? And, you know, it's pretty much I pretty much panned out to be right. I remember Dirty and all of them were live, and they were like, yeah, bro, it's a good pick. And I kind of ran with it. And at the moment, it looked like it could be a good pick, dude. But as we've seen so far, Michael Mayer has been a terrible pick, bro. It was a waste of a second round pick.
He hasn't been there to be utilized. And when he was there, when McDummy was there, he was in there blocking the whole time. So.
I get it, Dirty. You would rather somebody tell you the truth, but those are things you just cannot say, bro. Like, you can't accept that, bro. You can't accept players that don't want to practice and shit like that, bro. That's not good.
You know, I still think that they would be a great
I get it, though. I get it. That's the reason why Dirty liked me. Dirty didn't like me at first, boy, but he started liking me because I am who I am. You feel me? So, I mean, I get you, Dirty. I'm just saying, like, I don't really like it, though. Sorry, but I was having a conversation with Dirty.
Tandem, right? We gotta. He's got to show up to play, bro. And he hasn't shown up to play. We can't run that.
You quit on your team in the middle of the season, bro. You don't get a pass for that. Exactly. Whatever it is.
Exactly.
Whatever it is. You let your brothers down.
Yep.
That were depending on you.
I agree.
You whatever happened, you fucked up at the end of the day. Yeah, it's mental illness, whatever. I don't know, bro, but you got to control that shit. You got to fucking take care of that shit. You got to do what you need to do necessary.
Yeah, he ran out on his family, dog. Like, when it's football season, this is your family, dog. Like, your brothers are gonna be there for you, bro. Like, this is something we gonna get through, dog. You just check.
It was a weird year, bro. It's been a weird couple of years, so
yeah.
It's been a weird 20 fucking years, 40 years. What do you mean the last few years?
A couple of years, a few years.
Boy, it's been fucking, bro. We've been weird really for at least my entirety of being a fan, bro. It's always something with the Raiders, bro. Like, I've been watching the Raiders every single Sunday since 2004. When is it not weird? When is there something in the season that either goes into the season or happens during the season for the Raiders that isn't some of the most weirdest shit that's why I came up with the phrase that the Raiders are gonna Raider, dog. This is shit that only happens to us, bro. You know what I'm saying? So.
Well, they do all dumb off-season shit too. They just do dumb shit all the way around. That's what the Raiders do. They've been doing it, and hopefully Tom's going to come over here and change that. But I don't know. And I don't know the Patriot way. The
Raider
Patriot
room,
way,
hey, Raider room. Raider room, to answer your question, bro, like respectfully, like I get it, bro. Mental illness is tough, right? Like I have my issues, right, bro? But this is the reason why these guys get paid millions, generational money, dude, is to be able to kind of try to block shit out and go through the motions, bro. And he wasn't willing to do it, bro. Like, that's the reason why I don't feel bad for athletes when they get injured, or like when people are like, oh, he got cut, I feel bad for him, he lost his job, or Antonio Pierce is fired, I feel so bad for him. Why? This dude's getting paid. These dudes are getting paid more money than me, you, or anybody on this panel or in this chat probably combined will ever see. I don't feel bad for these guys, bro. Like, I'm a firm believer of athletes are overpaid, bro. You know what I'm saying? So like, but I'm not going to go on a spiel about that. You know, I'm not going to check. I'm not worried about another man's pocket. I'm just saying, I don't feel bad for nobody. No motherfucker that makes, that's the reason why they get paid that money, bro. You know what I'm saying? They get paid millions and millions and money that a lot of us will never see, to deal with, you know, the mental bullshit, you know, the injuries. That's why you get paid that kind of money, dog.
A backyard game, a game you play in a schoolyard. They get millions of dollars off of it.
And like I said, I'm not trying to send shots at nobody. Like I have no personal issue with Michael Mayer. Like I don't like the way he's handled himself as a member of the Raiders. That's it. Dog.
I'm just being real. If I'm just being real, he fucked up, and it's just he can't be trusted. You can't rely on him anymore. Exactly. He has that label on him.
Yep.
It's just is what it is.
He may have fucked his future up in the NFL as a whole for that too, dude.
He might be better off getting a fresh start somewhere else.
No, he ain't gonna get he ain't gonna get a fresh start.
Dude, I honestly liked Harrison Bryant more than I liked Michael Mayer, dude. And Harrison Bryant was a fucking venture tight end, bro. A journeyman tight end, my bad. So no, I agree, J-Dog. Drinking, there's two things that I feel like are the worst things. I don't know how you guys feel, a little off topic, right? I feel like the two worst things like anybody can do, bro. Number one by far is anything to a child, hurting a child. Number two is drinking and driving, bro. But that's just my stance on it, because if you drink and drive, that's a personal decision that you make, and it's a selfish decision that you make to go out there and put other people's life at risk, you know, like that's innocent people, you know. And I feel like the same, like children, they're innocent, right? Like when you drink and drive, you can't control yourself, so you're putting innocent people at risk. So yeah, man, anything kids and anything drunk driving, bro, unacceptable on my term. I would never ever do that, bro. What up with you, A-Bomb? Fuck the Niners, boy. 6-10 with all them all pros, or 6-11 A-Bomb with all them all pros, my friend. How about that?
That's why we didn't draft that D tackle from Georgia.
Yeah, I know. Jordan, Jalen Carter. I wanted Jalen Carter like a motherfucker, dude. That was my guy. But I get it. I get it. And people like to bring the Henry Ruggs shit up why we didn't take him, dude. People forget that before the Raiders had officially even moved to Vegas, after that final game in Oakland against Jacksonville, Josh Jacobs went to Vegas, dude, and damn near killed himself at the turnpike at the airport. You know, so we already had issues before Henry Ruggs. You know what I mean? Henry Ruggs just absolute just fucking went way completely overboard and killed somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But we have the same issue with Nate Hobbs. Nate Hobbs has been pulled over, what, twice or three times for going like 100 miles an hour, bro, on the freeway. Like, this is the reason why I didn't like the move to Vegas. Like, I knew the Raiders leaving Oakland was imminent. I knew it was coming, bro. Like, as a season ticket holder in Oakland, you know, like, and like, it was coming, bro. The Raiders were going to leave. But putting a bunch of young millionaires, billionaires in Vegas, young kids in Vegas with all that money, that's not a good idea, bro. You know, and I mean, it's a lot of our players haven't gotten in trouble, but you know, we've had our share already. You know,
we don't have the structure yet.
They don't care. They just want the money out the whole fact that now you can, you know what I'm saying, sports bet. That made it cool to sports bet. Once you put a team there.
Yep, you're right. You're right. It was a business move, bro, because now they're like, okay, well, now we have a team here, so now we're going to make more money, because now people are like, oh, yeah, betting's cool now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but they on football. I think
I agree, A-Bomb. You know my stance on that. I feel like the Raiders should have moved to Sacramento, bro. I agree. The Raiders would have been in Sacramento, dog. They'd have got themselves a nice stadium like the Kings got, bro. And fucking that bitch would have been full of Raider fans, boy. Packed the fuck out.
Who's gonna pay for that?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not diving that far into it. I'm just saying I would have liked that. Okay. Or because you guys remember when Ronnie Lott, because before the Raiders moved to Vegas, Ronnie Lott had put a plan in place. And Mark Davis didn't even acknowledge it. He had already had his mind chose to go to Vegas, you know. And Ronnie Lott, he's a Niner, bro. For the fact that he put his neck on the line, a former Niner, to keep the Raiders in. He
was a Raider too.
Yeah, but he's known as he was a Raider, but he was known as a Niner. Is the point I'm trying to make? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I agree. But the fact that that guy, that he has no real ties, like, in terms of his career to the Raiders, like, and like we just talked about that, right? But anyways, what I'm trying to say is, like, Mark Davis didn't even care. Oh, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, boy. All right, bet. Like I told y'all this before, bro. I had season tickets in Oakland, bro. Me and my wife, we went to one of them town hall meetings that Mark Davis was supposed to show up to, bro, to meet the season ticket holders and the fans. And not only did he not show up, but he didn't even tell anybody he was not going to show up, dude. He left us out there for like 2 hours after him saying he wasn't going to show up before everybody was like, man, he ain't coming, dog. We just left. So I have no love for Mark Davis, bro. You know what I'm saying? He left the fans out. He gives no fucks about me, you, Nate, fucking Hotspot, Black Pizzle. He don't care about none of us, dude. The only thing he cares about is this right here, bro. That's all he cares about, bro. So that's why I don't fuck with Mark Davis. He don't care about his fans, bro. What up, Gaffa?
Marcus.
And without this, bro, without this shield, you feel me? And without his father's name right here, Mark Davis wouldn't be shit. Without us, Mark Davis wouldn't be shit, boy. Mark Davis is a hot of NFL owners, bro. NFL owners spit on his bitch ass, bro. Fuck him. Just like I'll spit on his bitch ass. Old bridge troll looking ass motherfucker. Fuck him.
Man, bring the truck back for his ass too.
Yeah, bring it all back. Yeah, bring that dump truck on back for Mark Davis bitch ass, because you already know what time it is with Mark. He doesn't already know what time it is. That's why he's selling the team to Tom Brady. Like, here, bro, I can't do it, dog.
Right.
Here, I'm selling y'all, man. Fuck out of here, boy. We ain't doing it. Yeah,
what do you
man,
think
fuck
I should
Mark
do?
Davis. Motherfuckers already know what time it is with me with Mark Davis. Boy, I can't stand bitch-ass Mark Davis. Fuck him, dude. Al Davis is rolling in his grave, bro, right now.
It's Al's fault, really, bro. He should have had a better plan in place.
Yeah, he shouldn't have. He set Mark up for failure if we're keeping it a bean.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, fuck Mark, bro. I'm still not.
He might have been trying to game that goofy.
Gang, you heard?
Facts.
He might have been trying to give him a game, and he just stupid though.
Yeah,
he didn't turn around.
Exactly.
He just wasn't around. It wasn't that he was going to
didn't have a better contingency plan. That's what I'm saying.
He wasn't around because he didn't care.
Right.
He was
a trust fund baby. He was just waiting for the team to fall into his lap.
Yeah, like Jerry Jones's kid.
Right.
like all these owners' kids are. The Hunt family, Kansas City, Pittsburgh,
living to 1,000 too.
They're all just waiting to inherit their daddy's shit. They're all just waiting around for their mommy and daddy to die, and they're gonna enter. This is all.
It's not that he's like a bad person.
This is where the billionaires play. This is a billionaires game right here. Yeah. This is what they do for fun. They don't even pay for their own stadiums, dude. They got the people paying for their
A-Bomb, what happened to the Niners? You said Mark Davis is the best owner ever, dog. What happened to the Niners, though, dog? Six wins, bro. 6 wins. A-Bomb. What happened, bro? All pros, bro. Most all pros in the league, and you bitches got 6 wins, boy. I ain't trying to hear. Y'all only had 2 more wins. Y'all only had 2 more wins than us, and we had Boogerman and Antonio Pierce and Luke Getzey, and y'all only had 2 more fucking wins. And you gonna come over here and talk to me? Man, sit your dumb ass down. Let's back the goddamn trash can truck up for bitch ass Niner fans too here. Back it on up. Cause you bitches back it on up. Man, shut your dumb ass up, boy. How dare you speak on me, bro?
You're done. You're done. That's it. You already reached the height of whatever the hell y'all gonna do.
The Niners window is closed, boy. They had a window and that bitch is closed, boy.
They don't even want to sign Brock Purdy, really, though.
They about to get Brock Purdy $50 million.
Hell no,
They don't
don't pay
want to sign
that.
him, though, because he had a bad season.
Don't pay that guy. He ain't worth the $50 million. Go get
The
another.
coach is a joke.
That part,
He's a
boy.
joke.
That coach ain't never gonna win shit, boy.
How the hell you going, man?
Man, they got to find they don't give Brock Purdy his money.
He lost that damn Super Bowl when he picked the fucking wrong way at overtime. What the hell? Have you played Madden before? You idiot.
Yeah, that is the type of shit that still get you fired.
How you gonna pick some shit where you don't even know what you got to do on offense to win the game? Boy, taking advantage. You can't even think straight. That boy is
the
dumb.
new rules, man? What's the new
I don't
rule?
know how you don't know how to not run the ball.
Antonio Pierce shit right there.
Yeah, run the ball, dude. You got the lead. Run the
So
ball.
I got a question for y'all. Let me ask y'all this question. We'll play round robin. Is Tom Brady the biggest icon to touch the Raiders organization since Al Davis? Does he have like that aura? Like, is he gonna be like look? Think of all the names that have come in and out of here, right? Like, what I'm trying to say is like, can Tom Brady be like an Al Davis, boy, like him, boy, like you guys get where I'm pretty sure y'all get what I'm trying to say.
That's the hope. That's the hope.
Because look what we're getting already.
Yeah, I'm afraid this is all hype. Like, this is just his
me too.
His pull in the media. Like, this is his pull in the media. He could pull some strings and have them talking about.
Yeah,
some,
me
some
too.
shit,
I agree.
Hyping it up just to put some light on
That's
it.
why I'm not all hyped on the Ben Johnson shit just yet.
I'm not holding my breath.
It wouldn't be surprising though.
Gonna have to wait 2 weeks.
Tom Brady was just really good at football shit.
2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
The thing about it
is, as long as Detroit handles their business on Saturday, he can't say whether or not he wants to take the job or not. That's what we're waiting on.
Yeah.
Right.
He can't just come out right now and be like, "Yeah, I want to take the job." You can't do that. He's got to wait.
Hey, bro, and like, what a coincidence, bro. And it wasn't Tom Brady's fault; it was the league. But like, how the fall of the Raiders and the start of the Patriots started with like the whole Tom Brady joint, bro. And like, Tom Brady like is gonna be the dude that's gonna break that curse, bro. He's about to come back, dog, and he gonna be the one that gets the Raiders back to greatness again. Like, you know what we need? You know that iconic picture of Al Davis with the shades and the starter jacket on, boy, the white one. We need a Tom Brady to take a picture in that same outfit, dog.
The Steelers started their run off of our.
Are you my daddy?
Off of the Immaculate Deception, they started their run. That's how they started their run.
Brady. Yeah. Mr. Brady, will you be my daddy?
I mean, let's be real, dog. Anybody, I want anybody to touch this team but Mark Davis. Boy, fuck y'all on. Get his hands completely away from anything football related. Let that dude make y'all some bread. You go, cause I mean, let's be real, dog. Mark Davis would take a dick up his ass if the price was right. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So let him go ahead and make the bread for the team, cause he gonna do anything for some money. You feel me? So let him go make the bread, you know what I'm saying? But let somebody else run the football. You know what I'm saying? Let Tom Brady, you feel me, be the pimp and Mark Davis the hoe. Mark Davis gonna go sell the cheeks and bring in the bread and let Tom Brady be the pimp and make sure the organization is ran the way it's supposed to.
That'll work.
They need some of that
That's my analogy, right? Because we've made the analogy of the domestic violence. Let Mark Davis be the hoe and let Tom Brady be the pimp. Yeah?
My whole problem with this thing is that Tom Brady's never built anything before, though.
I don't give a fuck. Mark Davis ain't never built nothing neither. Mark Davis ain't never built shit.
Wait, no.
Mark Davis is the most losingest owner in the NFL since he's been the owner of the Raiders.
Nah, the Jaguars is pretty bad.
Mark Davis has the most losses in the Raiders, and Mark Davis have the most losses since he's been the owner of the Raiders, bro. It's a fact, bro. It's go look up the number yourself, boy. The Raiders are the worst team in the NFL record-wise since Mark Davis has been in charge of this shit. We had a couple of good years, boy, and that was fuck all it, bro. We've had the Jaguars go to the goddamn AFC Championship since fucking Mark Davis has been the owner of the Raiders. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
But yeah, Mark Davis is the losingest owner since he's taken over for the fucking Raiders. And he's had the most head coaches and GMs fucking fired and hired already. Boy, he's a fucking
that's because he can't hire the right guy.
Exactly. So at least I'd rather take a shot with Tom Brady, who I think knows more about football than this cocksucker that's gotten it wrong every single goddamn time. Mark Davis has only gotten it right twice. Jack Del Rio and John Gruden. That was it, bro. That was it. The rest of them motherfuckers all bums, boy. Shout out to Reggie McKenzie, though, the only honorable mention who was able to get us out of the Jamarcus Russell bullshit, bro. Other than that, all rest of those motherfuckers bums, dog. Straight bums. All right, hey, Bob, go to sleep, yo, with your old ass.
Reggie was solid. Fucking neighbor's dog would be going off.
Feed it, throw a candy bar, dog. Give it a fucking Milky Way or something.
Some special brownies.
That
nigga said, get a dog chocolate. Crazy word.
Well, shut up, throw it a chocolate bar, dog. Fuck it, give it.
Gotta give him
what's that Snickers commercial? Man. You sound hungry. Get a Snickers. That dog's hungry. Throw it a Snicker bar, bro. He gets angry.
Crazy word. That's gonna be a $1,500 Snicker.
No, fuck that dog. Anyways, hardcore. You got anything you want to talk about, bro? I got a bunch of shit but I'm not gonna be able to cover all my shit. I know you're a guest, bro. I don't know if there's anything in particular, like if you had any questions or anything.
No, my internet was fucking up earlier, but I think I'm good now.
You gotta blow the roaches out of it, dude. Whenever your internet fucks up, usually you get like a bunch of roaches inside, bro. You gotta get the air blaster.
Got this crazy winter storm. It's supposed to be like 0 degrees and shit.
I would say that
like
too
tonight,
if I had a bunch of roaches in my shit. But yeah, go ahead.
That is hilarious, dude.
I'm just trolling you hardcore.
What were you saying about Tom Brady? Just about the Tuck game?
So my question was like, is Tom Brady like the potential? What we've seen so far, is he like gonna be like the Al Davis type joint, bro? Like an icon, like, you know what I'm saying, like a pioneer. Does you see that right there right now with the Raiders? You feel me? That might be an overstatement. I'm kind of drunk, but I'm sure y'all get what I'm.
My question,
like a popular, like the face, right? Because out of all the people we've had in here right now, who could be like the biggest face? You'd have to be like Tom, right? Like Tom could be like the face.
Tom Brady's still the best quarterback in the
who's
league.
But Mark Davis,
Mark Davis passes.
I mean, besides John Gruden, right? Like the biggest like name, right? Like it'd probably be John Gruden and Tom Brady. And it's crazy, right? Because both those motherfuckers' careers kind of clashed, and one got fucked over by the other, bro. And they both been here. You're.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'm saying it right.
I like Anthony's comment.
I'm sure you guys are getting what I'm throwing.
Absolutely. Yeah, he has that like iconic kind of, aura about him, right? Like,
look what Ja just posted right there, dog. Look, he got Tom Brady in the white starter joint. Only thing we need, Ja, is those glasses, them big old joints he used to wear, the cop glasses, the highway cop glasses.
You know what's gonna happen, bro? Like he's gonna do it on purpose one of these games. He's gonna rock the shades and the white shit and get that picture snapped. Yeah, he got swagger, man. Right? He dated a supermodel and dumped that bitch. He got swagger.
I agree, Jerry. I kind of agree that, Jerry. I honestly do. Bro, like I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like, I don't know if y'all know this, but like I'm pretty sure a lot of us do. Like Tom Brady grew up a Niner fan, bro. Like he's from like Northern California. I do believe in shit. Grew up like Montana fan and shit. But I do believe, like Jerry says, I do think Brady low key has a love for the Raiders, bro. Like I don't know why else he would have came here. Obviously, the Raiders can bring you bread, right? But the Raiders are a laughing stock. Why would you want to tie your name to that unless you want to try to come over here and actually be the guy that's like, bro, this shit ain't about to happen no more. You feel me? Yeah. Like, because he could have went and bought into stocks for the 49ers if he wanted to. Bought into ownership. But he wanted to come buy into the Raiders. And like, I get it, money wise, it's a smart move because the Raiders are making bread. But I think if you look at Tom Brady's history, bro, anything that Tom Brady is tied to, bro, is not a loser. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, Tom Brady ain't about to tie himself into something that's going to put a bad stamp on his name, right? You know what I'm saying?
Well, he might have, actually.
Like, motherfuckers be like, oh,
this motherfucking team's a curse,
motherfuckers gonna be like, oh, well, what happened when Michael Jordan said the same thing, bro, and he went and tried to fucking go in and be something else, bro, and it didn't work out for him. Well, what about Jerry West? You know what I'm saying? Like, Jerry West, it worked out for him, right? Like, I don't know,
Matt
bro.
Millen?
Like I said, I think the Raiders are in good shape, and I say that to say this. I think the Raiders are in good shape because it can't be worse than Mark Davis, bro. Like, it can't, dude. There's no way. Like, I know there's bad owners out there like Shad Khan. There's the dude from the Jets that's a bad owner, bro. But Mark Davis is a bad owner, dude. Like, he's a bad owner, dog. Like, it can't get worse than him, dude. I would take my fucking nutsack, dude, as an owner with no brain, just a nutsack, dude, over Mark Davis and any decision he would ever make, dude. Just a pair of nuts right there.
J-Dog said Brady told Mark to smarten up. That's pretty awesome, dude. I love J-Dog. Hey, so my question would be this, though. At what point does Brady make the transition to, like, really be a Raider? Because he obviously never wore silver and black. Other than the Tuck game, doesn't really have any history with the Raiders. Grew up a Niners fan. You know, I would say Brady, when I look at him, like, obviously I didn't like him because of the Tuck game, but I think Brady was probably loved by a lot of people in the NFL, including the referees and the NFL commissioner.
Your audio sounds like shit.
I feel like the other part of it is that there probably was, like, other fans of other teams that really hated Brady because of his success. But at some point, Brady, I feel like, is going to hit, like, this point where he's going to realize what it means to be a Raider. I feel like right now, with a lot of the hate going on about Brady and Fox and the Raiders and you know, Ben Johnson, with all that hate, I think Brady's, like, starting to, like, see that people like us that have been Raider fans our whole life, like, we know it. We know the NFL's against us. We know the refs are against us. We know fucking we're the most hated team in the NFL. We know the media's against us, right? Other guys, they don't understand that until they cover our team or they see it firsthand. They think we're all crazy, but we're not, dude. Like, a lot of this shit is actual factual, like, just chaos craziness. And Brady's he's getting a firsthand taste right now of what it means to be a Raider. Does it make him a Raider right now? No, it doesn't. But at some point, he's going to make this transition, and he's going to have to learn what it means to be a Raider. And so my question would be, what is it going to take for him to make that transition, other than what we're seeing right now?
Well, for me, the whole Tuck rule thing isn't on Tom Brady. He's just a recipient of the NFL's bad call and what the NFL wanted to happen. That could have been the Steelers again. It could have been the Broncos. It could have been anybody at that point in time. They didn't want us to win, bro. He's just a lucky recipient. It doesn't matter if he goes on TV and says, "Yeah, it was a fumble." It doesn't. The NFL could go on there and it doesn't matter. The NFL made the call.
What up with you, Raider Joe? Saludos.
That's just my point for that. I mean, I wasn't happy about it, but at the end of the day, you can't hold him responsible for the NFL. The NFL's the one who went back and looked at it and said, "Oh no, it was a forward pass." We know it wasn't a forward pass, but that's not on Brady. Brady could sit there and say, "Yeah, it was a fumble." The NFL would still say, "No, it's not."
Yeah, but why would he?
Yeah.
You know? I mean, that's just how I seen it. That's why for me, it's just water under the bridge. I was mad for, I don't know, like a good 10 years over it, 10, 15 years after a while, you got to look at it as that's just what the NFL, it's on the NFL.
Porn bomb.
I don't know. I look at it differently, but I respect your opinion nonetheless.
I understand how other people can construe it, but the NFL's been screwing us since the 70s, dude.
I I think this could be a screw job by the NFL if we're going to talk about it. I
You think
Tom
they're throwing
Brady
another snake in here like Josh
could be
McDaniels?
another spy kind of situation.
Let's not do that, boy. Can we not do that? Can we please not do that though?
But Brady's a competitive motherfucker. He's gonna want to win wherever they put him.
Yeah, McDaniel's a loser. Fuck him. Don't compare him to Tom Brady.
This is just a tip. This is just a tip to get Mark Davis out in the NFL.
Yeah, Mark Davis about to get the fuck up out of here, dog.
Yeah.
The NFL is about to cancel his dumb ass, and watch, Tom Brady is about to be the full owner of the Raiders. Watch, dog.
Yeah, so we're going from the tuck game getting fucked to like Nutty was saying, like Brady gonna stick just the tip in, and we ain't getting any diddy loop.
Oh, I'm about to be sticking just the tip in tonight, getting some meow. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about y'all sticking tips in your.
Well, Tom Brady never built anything, so that's why I'm wondering why. It's not the Patriot way.
Mark Davis ain't never built shit, Pizzle. God damn it! Who cares?
He did build something,
Pizzle. He has, but I mean,
Tom Brady built 7 rings, boy. How many fucking rings he got? 6 rings, 7 of them holes.
Even if you give Belichick some credit, he built the Bucs pretty much. That Bucs team, that was Brady. He handpicked players.
Yeah, because the Bucs weren't shit before that, because they had Jameis Winston's bum ass, boy.
What do Tom Brady and Mark Davis have in common? Like, why did Tom Brady even give
Tom Brady has he owns part of the Aces too, bro. I think the WNBA team. Yeah, they're both owners of the WNBA team.
The Siamese twins. Isn't that movie Twins with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
To be real, bro, I think there's only one man that I think that Mark Davis might love more than John Gruden, and it's Tom Brady. And I mean, like, absolutely, like, man crush, like getting half chubs, bro. Like, I think it's Tom Brady, bro. Like, because Mark Davis, bro, like, when he was like a younger cat, right? Like, still kind of in his prime. You feel me? Like, Tom Brady kind of shit all over his organization and his pops and shit, right? And John Gruden was the one guy that kind of had him right? So he's like, fuck it, bro. If I can't get John, I'm gonna get Tom. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's where he's at right now. And, I think I've said this before, I think John Gruden, obviously, whatever happened with him happened, right? But giving him that 10-year deal and giving him that long-ass deal was him saying, I don't know nothing about football. Here, John, take the team. You know what I mean? And obviously, for whatever reason, a lot of people say it was racist remarks or whatever have you, but for whatever reason, he didn't get to fulfill what his plan was, Mark Davis, that is, with John Gruden, right? So I feel like bringing back John Gruden a third time is just unrealistic. So why not go out there and try to get whoever is available that's the best football mind available, dude, and get him close to you and pick his brain. And who was available? Tom Brady. Smart move by Mark if he cares about the Raiders being great again from a winning standpoint, right? Because I think he's got his hands in terms of how he's going to make money with this team, which is sell his booty hole. But other than that, I think if he wants the Raiders to be great from a football standpoint, I think he made a great decision by Tom. And if all this works out and, Ben Johnson does find a way here, I am going to fucking probably jump for fucking joy, because that means that the Raiders are, a team that is starting to get respected, and it has a lot to do with Tom. It's a Tom Brady effect, bro, because Ben Johnson wasn't considering the Raiders at all until Tom Brady want to talk to him, right? So
I think Mark Davis.
Let me finish my spiel. Hold on, let me finish my spiel, though. So I think that's just a sign that the Raiders are gonna get back to being respected, and I think whatever. I didn't got cut off. Go ahead, whoever was talking. My bad.
All right, so I think that what Mark Davis is hoping is that the NFL loves Tom Brady enough to overlook the Raiders' past. And he thinks that the NFL's gonna forgive him for bringing Tom Brady in, because Tom Brady is like everybody is the Prince Charming of the NFL, bro. I think that's his plan. I think that's his plan to get back into the good graces. He's trying to use Tom Brady to get back into the good graces of the NFL. But I don't think it's going to work because I think that the NFL is going to don't care about who's over here. If they hate the Raiders, no matter who's here, whether it's Tom Brady, whether it's Mark Davis, Al Davis, Carroll Davis, it doesn't matter. They're going to hate the Raiders until they don't. That's my spew on it.
Depends on how much money they make him, dude. Look at Taylor Swift, bro. That bitch got nothing to do with football, dude. She can't even spell the fucking football word. So,
how true was that talk towards
money? Then they might, but I agree. They probably will hate us no matter what. But that's why I also said, when will Brady transition to what it means to be a Raider? Because that ties into it. I feel like, to your point, like at some point Brady's gonna see we're not crazy, and that there's something to this fucking being a Raider, and he's gonna learn one way or the other. At some point, he's gonna learn what it means to be a Raider, and he's gonna be like, "Whoa, Raider fans aren't crazy."
I don't remember where I heard this from, but I heard earlier in the season, towards the end, Mark Davis got like a slap on the wrist or something for something about the money where he messed up the books, and the NFL came and gave him a call or something, and it was kind of got swept under the rug. Nobody really talked about it, but I'm telling you guys, there's a cool you know what I mean, the cool guys group in the NFL, and Mark Davis ain't in it.
Yeah, there's the grown-up table, and then there's the child's table, bro. Like, Mark Davis has been sitting at the child's table with them little ass chairs for a long time, dude.
They don't like him in there. He's fucking up the money in the book.
You know how like when you bring the family over for holiday dinner and shit, you got like the grown-ups sit at like the big table, and you got like the little kiddie tables and shit. Like, Mark Davis has been sitting at that kiddie table, dude.
Sitting in the kitchen and shit while the grown-ups are sitting in the dining room.
Exactly. All right, guys, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna get the hell up out of here. I'm gonna go fucking drink with my old lady. It's a great show.
We're already drunk.
Y'all ain't seen shit yet. You think this is drunk? I don't get drunk on this motherfucker. Y'all ain't seen drunk. If I start getting drunk, you feel me? I might pull peens out. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker start helicoptering and doing, naked jumping jacks and shit. Yeah, man. But we out this bitch, boy.
Come on, bro.
Raiders. So if my mods can drop everybody's link in the chat, man, I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here. I will be live again tomorrow night around 9 p.m. You guys can pull up. Hey, Hotspot, thanks for adding me on Instagram, bro. I've been wanting to send you the link to the show, but I didn't have a way to contact you. I was trying to contact you through Black. So
yeah.
I'm glad I got your shit now, so now I can send you the link and shit. You feel me? So
appreciate everybody, and fuck the Chiefs. Hopefully they lose. Fuck Mahomes.
Yeah, fuck the Chiefs and fuck everybody that's not a Raider. And shout out to the fucking panel, bro. This shit was a great show. I got plenty of other topics down, but I knew we wouldn't cover everything. I only planned to go to about 10 o'clock anyways, but I got plenty of other shit we're going to talk about next weekend, so make sure you guys slide through, man. It's going to be a long off season, unless the Raiders can, go out there and hit Ben Johnson. That would be fucking great. So, as always, man, for Hardcore Raider, for Nutty Raider Nate, Pizzle, Black, Hotspot, motherfucking Alpha Kasi, I'm going to get some meow. Go Raiders, goals.
It's picked off. Oh no. Unbelievable. Oh, wow. Incredible. Chandler Jones and wins the game for the Raiders. Jacobs with running room right up the middle. Jacobs is on his way.